Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the entrancing. Oh, I gotta vote for Miko. But to the entrancing world of Tales Terrain. We're back today with Gra'Th'Era, otherwise known as Strike Force Zeta. Everyone say hi.
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 Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Sorry, my Discord is crashing because I had to vote for fucking Miko.
How you doing?
So give it like a minute, guys. Verify I'm human. Cool. I've been to this website 60 fucking times. You know.
That's what you
Fucking let me vote, you piece of shit. There we go. Fuck you. Alright, now quit Opera for a bit, because it uses up too much fucking space on my computer. Alright. Music. So, what happened last time on Gra'Th'Era?
Alright. What happened this time was that we had a little bit of downtime. Not a lot. Yeah, in the grove we were just chilling, letting the fairies recuperate and shit. While the queen was still out at large, or one of their friends or whatever. And then we set off due west, where we traveled and battled some crocodiles that immediately downed Kibdi. While Zal and Ayala took them on and saved her, she turned into a crocodile within a crocodile and managed to survive a little longer enough for us to get to her, heal her, and let her turn herself into a fish and swim to the surface. After which, we learned that the pond we were at was polluted of some kind by undead energies. With the combined forces of a lesser restoration and some lay on hands from our handy dandy paladin, the pond was purified for the time being. The corruption still existed at the edge of the pond in a more solidified form and was slowly, ever so slowly, leaking back into it. But the pond itself and the creatures inside of it were purified of whatever was corrupting it for the time being. After that, we traversed further west towards the large draconic presence that Ayala was able to sense, and found a wall of trees, very racist trees, because as soon as Kibdi tried to talk to them, they said, "We don't like your car around these folks, you non-photosynthesizing having asses." And so we decided to traverse around the wall to see if there was an entrance we could take. And there was, a very large archway that had sort of vines that were concealing the entrance a little bit. Zal opened it for us, and because of him being a paladin, nothing happened. And we traversed a maze into a courtyard where we found a statue in a large closed gate. And the closed gate was unfortunately locked to us. And there is a thing we have to do in order for it to be unlocked. And we came to the conclusion that whatever must be done to unlock the gate has to be within the ever-shifting maze that was there right before we even got there, and we're about to traverse that maze right now as a group, as we're sticking close together. Now, how many do I earn?
A gazillion.
3. So,
Yeah.
as we pull into the world of Tuam, the fog wall is beginning to dissipate in places. The new age has started. We pull south of the main area of Tuam. South. Bit further south. Bit further south. To a large piece of sea. Where the waves hit against each other and seem to break and shatter like glass. The waves are turbulent and destructive. Known as, I think it was called the Shattered Sea, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And in it is a large island. Jungles, mountains, large bits of rock that seem to go up in a circular pattern and have mist pouring from them. Swamps and deserts in certain areas. This is the Isle of Gra'Th'Era, or Gra'Th'Era. Our party has come here to discover what is going on with the island after the event that Zal recognized 5-ish years ago called Starfall, or what they call Starfall, due to the sky literally falling onto the island in its center. Since they have returned, the party has discovered the island's cultural shift of animals and danger has been shifting. More dangerous animals have been pushing to the outskirts of the island, which is very strange. They've discovered creatures going missing. They've discovered strange alligator men going around doing things to different places. They've discovered fairies asking for their help. And at this point, they've discovered something is wrong with the island's water. Or at least the swamp. And as they push into this maze, they stand in a circular area, unaware of where they are, with 8 different passageways. In the center is a fountain that seems to be pouring water. The water, because your passive perceptions are so high, is clear. And you can see there's a mist about 100 feet, like just past the entranceway to each of these little pathways that come out of this center area here. That seems to block any vision.
I can't see anything over this maze.
You can see the center area, but you can't see anything beyond.
Yeah, okay. Where do you think we should aim for? I imagine the center, or maybe something along the edges, opposite of us, is where the goal would probably reside.
I guess we'll be in the heart of the maze. Cutie.
Well, I have to. We should probably go opposite of us.
What was that?
I agree, we should probably go the opposite way to us right now.
What was that, Katrina? I can't quite understand you. It's almost like you're forgetting some sort of speech.
I agree with Ariella, we should go to that way, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Hey. Alright, well, beyond that, there has to be some sort of indicator well, hopefully there's some sort of indicator that'll let us know when we're getting closer to the center. We should be on the lookout for strange markings or objects on our path, like a stone or twig, that might sort of lead us in a direction.
Everyone make a perception check for me.
Oh. Ayala has a perception of plus. Sorry.
Okay.
I rolled
Okay.
double 7s for a 77, so that's pretty lucky. Come on.
I got a 25.
25, okay. Zal?
15.
Okay. Kipti?
24.
You and Ayala like turn around, but Ayala turns around faster. As you guys see, there seems to be in the mid, like sitting on the opposite side of the fountain from where you guys teleported in here. It seems, sorry, is a skeletal remains.
Looks like some poor sap tried to go through here before us. You think there's anything on his body? Yeah, it's just a skeleton at this point, but there might be something in the ribcage.
Well, you see the skull from the other side.
Oh. We could try and pull the body through, but I'm unsure.
What do you mean pull it through?
Yeah,
We see the skull, right?
You're in the middle of a circular courtyard with a fountain in the middle. You're on one side of the fountain, and on the other side is a skeletal body. You assume.
Never mind. Okay.
You're not in the original courtyard.
There seems to be part of a skeleton over there. Should we investigate?
I kind of like look up towards it. I see no reason why we shouldn't. About how far away would it be?
About 30 feet from you guys.
Okay, I'll use my divine sense to check if it's undead.
No undead presence, but there is. I assume you can detect Fae, right?
No, actually, I only know celestial fiend and undead.
All right.
No.
There is a celestial energy as well from just the maze around you.
Again, been close behind me. I know you tied us. I know you tied us together with a rope, but it still doesn't sit right. If you end up getting hurt, I will feel bad. As Zal starts taking a step forward towards the fountain.
Mhm. Mhm. All of you make a con save.
Oh no! Sorry guys, it's time for my Zal to go into heat. 23. Oh yeah, okay.
On save. That's just the
Oh no.
plus.
You have a +5 on this. Can't
Oh.
be
Oh.
forgetting to add it.
Let me.
No, you just had +5.
Okay.
So what would it be, Gesh?
16.
16. Okay. Caldros?
Mine was a 20.
20. Okay. You all begin to approach the fountain as I assume you go around to see this corpse, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
You guys come around and you can see this skeletal corpse, the head like laid back kind of on the fountain edge to an extent. You can see the body is not like propped against the fountain, like it seems like he slumped down on the ground and was able to like push the top of his back, his shoulder blades up against it, but they're long dead here. You can see this like leather kind of tunic that comes down to a little bit of leather armor underneath it. Arm guards upon his hands, boots upon the ground, and what seems to be a hat that fell off onto the ground. It's one of those like baggy hats that's baggy hats with a feather in it. Um, you can see that there is like just because you guys have passive perception so high, there is a bit of arrows, a quiver on his back, and in one of his hands there is a like rolled up piece of paper.
Check the paper.
Me?
Fine, I'll check the paper. I'll attempt to reach and grab the paper.
All right, make an athletics check.
Oh boy.
Though he has no more muscles, the bones are gripped tightly to this piece of paper.
Okay.
I will mention you do notice that he is missing. He is missing because it's in his. Sorry, it would be in his right hand, not his left. You can see that he's missing his middle finger on his right hand, which you know as an archer is a death sentence for any archer.
Yeah.
I'll tap her on the shoulder and give her a guidance.
Same here.
Alright. Fuck you both.
21.
21. You manage to pry his hands open without breaking the bones. And as like you're looking at this bone structure, I'll say make a medicine check if you don't mind, as you manage to pull the map out. Well, not the map. It's well, you assume it's a map because like you look at it and the parchment definitely feels like a map to you. Fuck, I'll give you. It's a map. Fuck you.
I got a 9 on the medicine check.
9. The body's definitely not ancient like the rest of this place. And the fact that it hasn't been cleared out yet, if anything was to be clearing out this maze, means it's probably within the last 300 years. You're unsure, but probably within the last 30 years, unless this is just ancient, but it didn't fall to dust in your hands.
Yeah. The skeleton seems recent, unlike everything else. Well, the fact it's still here, and the gear on it is not deteriorated, and is also still here. The map as well. If this was ancient, the paper itself wouldn't be able to be held like this and still retain its form.
No, I'm saying his hand would have turned to dust.
Yeah, I know. I'm adding my own sort of dialogue.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, due to his missing middle finger, this was a death sentence for an archer like him. We might be finding more bodies similar to this throughout the maze. Unless this is literally the only one, but I doubt it. But it does raise the interesting point. This is a very humanoidish skeleton, at least something that is similar to me or Katrina, and a similar size as well. This would indicate we're not the first settlers of our kind. Unless
Very
they lived
good.
here this entire time, but with the elevated oxygen levels, I would assume they've grown in size.
Katrina,
They're not
Zal,
many.
both of you make me, as she's talking, make me a medicine check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not adept at
18.
medicine. Or maybe I am. Nat 20.
Not adept to got a net 20.
You're like, Katrina, you're pretty sure it's humanoid. You're 100% sure it's humanoid, but you're not sure human, elf, because the bones seem a little thin, but it is an archer, so it may be a human. You're unsure, but Zal looks down. He's eaten human bones before. That's a human.
Did you say I've eaten human bones?
You've eaten some human bones of dead humans before. Yes.
The bone marrow is delicious.
Yes. You gotta remember, your people are somewhat primal.
Yes, I know, and I'm supposed to be the one civilized of them.
Okay. Oh no, then you're right. You're right. I'll say you've seen human bones on your travels. Then this is human.
Yeah, so Katrina, we're likely, well, evidently, not the first group of people to try to establish a settlement of some kind. Unless this was a lone adventurer, but I doubt it. It's just an interesting observation. We should be aware of that there might be more bodies around here. Um, and we should be on the lookout for traps. This person would not have come here wielding a bow and arrow while missing a middle finger unless they were incredibly skilled. They likely lost it in the maze. So we need to be careful.
But why would the creature take only their middle finger?
I said a trap, not a creature.
That's right.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
medicine check we already made. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Zal, as you see this, and you look down to the body one more time, you and Katrina both immediately notice that the jaw, that's hanging because there's no muscle anymore, definitely has a large shattered piece to it from blunt force trauma, as well as a portion of the rib cage is shattered too.
Look at their jaw and the ribcage. It's shattered. As if struck by something thick.
Something
creature.
very strong.
A creature or maybe a log trap.
I'll say Zal, and as you see this, you study the body a little bit more. What you notice as well, the missing finger, definitely looks like it wasn't cut off. The bone doesn't look to be cut through. It looks like the bone that exists there where the finger should be is ripped with brute strength.
Okay. I'm not sure about the trap. It looks like, if you look at the finger, the bone marrow, but surrounding it, it looks as if it was ripped from the hand, not just thrown off.
I apologize. There are cut marks on it, but the definite missing of the finger was caused by brute strength. I will say your natural 20 probably gives you the fact that he cut into his finger or something cut into his finger and ripped it off at the same time.
It looks like something cut off into his finger and ripped it off at the same time.
Oh.
Ouch.
Well, then that creature is likely still in here. Is the task to slay the beast?
Maybe.
It would
Maybe
seem
not
to
to slay, but to hunt.
hunt, slay, pacify, tame. Any one of those would work. But maybe not tame. But could it be any of the objectives? It seems to be one of the only challenges in here beyond the ever-shifting nature.
Either way, we should get going and search for that creature. Yeah.
Let me just take the arrows first.
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
I'll give her a guidance and then kind of start looking. I'm gonna look in the fountain. Is there anything in the fountain?
Make an investigation check for me, or perception, your choice.
I feel like it's an investigation. 16.
Mine was a 17.
Okay. We'll say Zal, you do this. Well, yeah. So as she's pulling out a few arrows, Zal, What you find in the fountain seems to be, um, what seems to be a cup, or like a water skin that's so old and like fallen apart. Probably this person's water skin. They were probably trying to drink some water at the same time. Um, as you look into the water and like seem to like push it out of the way, the water definitely feels like clarifying. Are you injured at all?
I am not injured. I'm actually full HP.
Okay. Do you have any missing spell slots?
Yes, I'm missing one first.
Okay.
No, and two first and 1 second.
You feel like there's an ever-present mana running through it, and to drink this would probably be able to replenish either your health or your spell slots. And as you like your hands running through it, the energy does pass through your body, and you feel shielded from damage. Take 5 temporary HP. You also do find like a broken sword of his, of this individual. It's a man. You do find like a broken sword that seems to have been broken halfway through the hilt, that's somewhat rusted in the fountain. There's definitely like a ruined pattern on it, but it's broken halfway through. You pull this out, Zal, and you look at it, and this definitely at one point was a magic weapon before it was broken. The blade isn't normal steel, it's this beautiful crystal blade. Heavily rusted in certain parts, though, and calcified upon the blade. Meanwhile, as you're pulling out the arrows, you pull out a few arrows and you look at them, they're heavily rusted. These won't do anything but shatter on impact, probably. You throw those to the side. You got a 17, you said?
Yeah.
You do find 2 different arrows in this. One of them is an arrow with an arrowhead that seems to have this, like, blackened steel, well, a blackened glass steel design with an ever-present fire running through it. And the other one is a very, almost, should I say, serrated-looking arrow that is very long. Longer than most arrows. It requires a long bow to use.
Did I have a long?
It definitely looks like it's meant to kill a very armored creature. Just by the amount of, like, detail at the front tip of the arrow and the many different, like, jagged, like, it's not a single tipped arrow, it probably has multiple serrated edges going all the way back, to about a good 3 inches, because the arrow itself is a foot long. But it's definitely meant to pierce and kill and hold into an armored creature.
Okay. I found some interesting arrows on his person. The rest were, well, unusable. They'd shatter upon impact if I even tried to use them. But there seemed to be some sort of arrow with a blackened steel tip and
The
fire.
fire is no, there's an actual living fire dancing inside the tip of this glass arrow.
Oh, okay. Oh,
The glass tip looks like it'll shatter on impact, but it's definitely a magical item.
Did
The water in
inside.
this fountain seems to have life-giving. The hell's the word?
Properties?
Properties. Thank you. I kept trying to say purposes. Properties. Just touching it, and I feel protected.
Oh, good. I am not feeling it 100%, so I will consume some of this water.
Katrina, how are you feeling?
So will I. Yeah.
So I put Katrina down from my shoulder, like scratch behind her ear. She goes to get some of the water.
The 2 of you roll con saves.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
at least I'm within your thing.
You are. +5. And as I scratch behind Kippy ear, I'll give her a guidance. It matters, but
A guidance doesn't apply to
Yeah.
saving throws.
that's why I said
22.
nothing matters.
You 2 feel 25 and 22, right?
Yes.
You 2 feel like it sets into your gut, and it definitely feels like it's trying to shift around in your gut to an extent. It definitely feels like magical water. It's weird. Your body can barely handle it, Katrina. But you do feel eventually it dilutes into your stomach. Well, not into your stomach, sorry, into your kidneys and refreshes you. Both of you are healed up. Let's see. You just took a handful, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you would be healed up 10 points. Additionally, if you're missing any spell slots, you both gain one first level spell slot back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would also like to kind of cut my hands and drink some of the water.
Okay. Make a con save.
Does my disease thing work here or no?
No.
My divine health?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to use DM's inspiration?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Of course.
Anybody want to give him DM's inspirations?
I'll let him use one.
Keep the moment.
No, that would be going in reverse 6 to 5, Gash.
Okay, 24.
There we go.
Alright, you succeed. Okay, good. But you feel that same effect. You heal 10 HP, but because you already have 10 HP, go ahead and put 10 temporary HP instead of the 5, so add 5 more. Additionally, you regain one level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
I think if we take some of this with us, we should dilute it before drinking it. It seems to be very powerful.
That's actually not a bad idea. I'll empty my water skin and fill it up with the new water.
Okay. You fill up the water skin and as you buckle it down, you take a step away from the fountain. Anybody else want to fill up their water skins?
I think I'll keep mine with the water so that we'll be able to dilute it later.
Okay.
I will also put my water skin with that.
Okay.
My water skin is ginormous compared to you two's.
Yeah. So, as you guys fill up your water skins, well, 2 of you, what else is there to do here?
We need to go deeper into the maze.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I'll open the map.
Alright. You open the map. And there's a bunch of images on it that seem to pass into your mind. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm still within your range, thankfully.
Yep.
Let me go to my thing. Intelligence saving throw. Actually, not terrible. 23.
23. The map solidifies in your mind, and you can see the maze set before you. There's definitely seems to be numbers on the side of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're on number 2, and number 1 is lit as well. But you're on number 2, it looks like. It's selected. And you see the maze before you, this whole maze. And you watch as pieces of the maze disappear into a fog on the map, and then reappear in a different place, and then that part where that old piece was shifts and changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make intelligence saving throw.
All right.
Still my +5.
I'll say you investigate it for a minute. You're starting to the vision starts to blur as you start to take a little bit of damage as your nose starts to bleed. Go ahead and take.
I was gonna spend an inspiration to reroll, but I guess it's too. Is it too late?
I gave you 3 seconds to say anything, but okay, yeah, sure. You can reroll.
Natural 20.
You manage to pull the blood back into your nose and wipe it away or whatever, and you look towards the map and you can still see it. There, the magic. The map, I will say this, at this point you realize the map needs to be attuned not to have this property.
Okay. Then,
This is a magical map, it would seem.
everyone,
Dad is trying to eat my D20.
there is a magical property to this map that we found that if given enough time, say an hour, I might be able to attune my own magical forces to that other map and actually be able to read it. Though it would require the hour if we're willing to spend that much time.
I don't mind waiting.
I do not mind either. Only an hour should not take too much time from our actual travel time.
Alright, then get comfortable.
I sit down next to the skeleton in the fountain.
And I sit down next to Zal.
And I'll try and attune to this.
So over the course of the hour, do either of you want to do anything besides her?
You, Katrina?
Not that I can think of.
Alright. I'm not really gonna be doing anything. I will just kind of be speaking with Katrina, like actively speaking.
Okay. Over the course of the hour, you get a faint understanding of this map, Caldros. Well, not Caldros, Ayala. This map is called. Oh yeah, I know what it's called. The Great Sage's map.
Oh,
Um, it allows you to store up to 12 different maps of areas in it. Each map can be up to 10 miles by 10 miles. So 100 square mile radius.
each
100
map can have up to 10 by 10 miles on it, parentheses 100 square.
You can switch between each one of these by pressing on the map where the 1 to 12 is. And you may replace one by spending an hour. You may replace one of these by spending an hour in the location. The map is created where you opened and spent the points to create the map.
You may replace these by spending an hour to replace the map. Ah,
You're lucky you're a ranger, because anyone trying to attune to it that is not a ranger, it would cost them 2 attunement slots instead of 1, and they could not unattune it.
Ranger will require 2 attunement slots and be unable to unattune to it.
Additionally, a creature not attuned to this map that attempts to read it suffers 1d4 psychic damage if they fail an intelligence saving throw of 18 or 18 or higher.
To this item that tries to read it must make a saving throw, taking 1d4 psychic damage on a failure.
Failure is lower than 18, so 17 or lower is failure. 18 is the DC. And they can't read the map anyways. I'll say they can no longer read the map for an hour. Not an hour. I'll say they can no longer read the map until they finish a long rest if they fail.
Yes.
Alright. There are 2 locations on this map. You're on number 2, by the way. Anyways.
Okay, so I have 10 map slots left.
Yes.
Okay, there are currently only 2 of the 12 slots filled.
One is for the ever-shifting maze.
Yeah, that's slot number 2. So I'm gonna have slot number 1 as question mark, question mark, question mark.
That's fine.
1, and then this is the ever-shifting slot.
Anyways, after tuning to this map, you look towards the ever-shifting maze. Make an investigation check over this hour.
Okay. Investigation.
I'll assume you
is
get
on-
guidance from Zal.
Okay.
And me.
And
Oh.
you.
Sure.
Plus 2d4. Ooh, I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
What?
Why'd you roll in... Oh, wait, you didn't roll in goblins. Sorry, my bad.
You know, Wahoo said something.
I'm gonna bang. Just sorry, taking a bit. I just went back to my inspirations to increase it.
Okay.
27.
27. Okay. DC was 26. So, you look at the map, and over the course of an hour, you notice the maze shifts and changes. But there is a central part of the... Well, you are in the central part of the maze. But to your north, to your east, west, and south, there are 4 areas that never shift. The passageways to them shift.
Okay.
And the center never shifts as well.
Zal, Katrina,
Yes.
I
Yes?
finished
Swear,
attuning
swear.
to the map, and an interesting piece of information has revealed itself to me. There are 5 areas on this map that do not change, fixed slots in this ever-shifting maze. The area we're in right now, the center, and 4 spots, 1 to each cardinal direction from here, north, south, east, and west. The passageways to these fixed points do shift, but those points themselves never change. Perhaps our goal to solve this little puzzle is within those 4 unchanging locations.
I will say this. You do notice that the northern one, no pathways are connecting to it at the moment.
However, the northmost location has no current paths connecting to it. I would like to assume that we must complete the east, west, and south portions before we can conclude with the north. That is just a guess, though. And as such, I think we should start with one either east or west, and then sort of make our way around.
Fixed points in the maze are very good. It means there will at least be some way to navigate. If
This,
we end up getting too lost.
yes, and this map does change with the shifting, so as long as it doesn't get too confusing, we should be able to navigate our way, even if it may take us an extra amount of time than necessary.
Right
Understood.
then, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
What was that, Katrina? Could not quite understand you due to your thick accent.
Let's go. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
I stand up, and I,
Zal will
What?
reach a claw down to try to help you stand up.
west or east? Which one?
East.
East.
Alright. Alright, according to the map, we should go this way, and I'll start leading them east.
Funny enough, it's the southeast. It's the southeast corridor that leads there.
Oh.
So, as you begin to trudge yourselves into the maze, I would like you all. Well, I like Ayla, since she's leading the way with the map, to make a. This would be a survival check with advantage.
Guide on.
Awesome.
Guardian.
Guardians? Damn. 2 sources of Guardians.
They're just furiously fingering you, huh?
Oh!
This was
19.
terrible. Oh my god. Still a 19 though.
Do you want to use your DM's inspiration, or do you want to keep that?
The way you say that makes me want to reroll. So I will.
Okay. Natural one.
Wait, blankies and jammies.
I don't need blankies and jammies. Watch. 30. I
30.
needed the blankies.
Okay. The DC was 25. It's a good job you rerolled. Actually, no, with the map, sorry, my bad. With the map, it's a 20.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, as you guys are rushing through, she's like, no, not that way. This way. It just shifted this way. As she begins to find the least amount of troublesome routes. You can see like strange dots moving on the map in some of the corridors too. you take your care to try and avoid them. Roll a d100 for me.
I'll let it get. No.
76.
Okay, it was a 90 or higher with the map and the higher roll. So, you managed to find your way over the course of an hour to the eastern area, this large octagonal-like room almost on the map. And as you get towards it, you guys see this large archway of plant life has formed. There is a curtain of vines, but as you guys start to approach, the vines seem to move out of the way.
Very polite.
There is a mist kind of like pouring through this archway. You'll probably need to push through it if you want to go through. And it's not just like you touch it and teleport, like you put your hand on it, rebounds your hand a bit. You'll need to
We get it. It's Skyrim Mist.
Yeah.
Or not Skyrim. Dark Souls
Fuck you,
Mist.
fuck you, piece of shit. Yeah.
All right. I will go in first to make sure it is safe. Zal pushes Katrina through. No,
Zal pushes Katrina down on his. Oh.
What? I mean, if she'll let me, I might as well pop up. No, I'll go through the mist first.
So as Zal pushes through the mist, you see everyone else watches the rope that you've tied to Zal severs immediately.
Katrina, going after him.
Yep, I will follow Zal.
Ayala just immediately throws Katrina to the fucking wolves. Oh my god.
Ayala?
And I will go in after her.
As you start to
Wait
push
in 2 seconds.
As you wait 2 seconds and start to push towards the wall, what you see is the map, the area that you're at begins to glow and it like starts to circle on the map very slowly, and you push in very quickly as the wall of fog seems to solidify a bit more, and you have to push in, make a strength check.
Alright, I'm fucked here, boys.
Don't worry, you got this. It's gonna be
No,
okay.
I have a +0 to my strength.
You're fucked. It's
Net
over.
20.
14?
You want to keep that or reroll?
God, you're making it sound so bad. God,
Maybe because of this.
It's over.
What do
yeah,
you
that's
want
what
to
worries
know?
me also. Shut
Okay. You got the inspiration back. Fuck you, piece of shit.
Yeah.
Can't use that one though.
I can't, I know.
But I can use one.
Again.
Katrina does have 15. Please give me.
Yeah, I will give you one.
Yes. You know, I probably should have put D4s on this, but I didn't because I'm a fucking idiot.
You should have, but you're an idiot.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
No.
That's
Oh,
no
no.
bueno. That's no bueno. Okay.
No braino.
El Bozo.
You know what? Before the shop gets reset.
I already
Maybe I
pushed
should-
the 17 overs, just so you're aware.
There is some missing dice in the
I
cave.
mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm rolling this for.
they do have a 15. They can
I'm not
use.
rerolling the D100.
Yeah, that's fine. Go to the shop.
I've already updated the shop now. Was there a 15 in there?
No, I have a 15 dice. I just have hoarded. From the 26th of October.
Do
I'm
you
gonna spend-
remember?
I'm gonna spend 5 to buy the 18 in the shop.
The 18 in the shop. Okay.
Mm.
What does that bring your total up to?
18.
18. Okay. So you you succeed. The DC was 15.
Ah, fuck! I could have used my free.
Anyways, so as you like push against this wall, it's not letting you in. It almost bounces you back, but you put your back foot into it and you push yourself through the wall, landing on the other side. Out of character, had you failed that check, you wouldn't have been able to get into the room.
Oh.
And that would have been bad, because as the three of you enter into the room, Zal, Katrina, you wait like 3 seconds and you watch your ally walk in, but what you see is this beautiful garden, a tree in the center, a small waterfall on the other side pouring. The roof is open, but you see this like shimmering green magic, as if to say you can't fly out. And you see there's like bits of plant life and whatnot. There is a walkway that you guys have just entered into. This stone walkway that goes forward and like circles around the tree, not the base of the tree. It's like about 10 feet away from the tree specifically. You can see like little planter boxes of brick with like different pieces. The waterfall on the other side has a basin. There's a little statue in the small basin as well. But as you enter in, you see the tree shakes, and there is a rune carved into it. Well, actually, sorry, no, not a rune carved. What the fuck am I talking about? That's a different room. There seems to be vines and tree bark that are surrounding what looks like something on the tree, this like bulbous shape. The wind blows.
What?
The wind's blowing. That's all.
Wind is blowing me? Let's go.
Anyways.
Not the wind.
Okay. There's clearly an objective here. We just need to find it.
It likely has something to do with the tree. And that's what looks like sack.
Did you say sack?
Look. A bulbous shape. Looks like a sack.
Bark, vines, and even some of the roots have moved up to cover something on the tree.
There's something up there. Like you said, we might need to. It's okay. There's two things I can think of here. One, what the objective is to get whatever's inside of it. Two, that's a core for some kind of monster.
I may use my ring of tree speak and say to the tree, hello, Mr. or Mrs. Tree. Do you perhaps know what our objective is here?
I look down as the kitty starts talking, and I'll claw her, not claw her back. I'll scratch her head and give her a guidance.
Give me a second. Let me look up a word here, okay?
Guys, looking up a corrupted trant.
Nope. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got one. Okay. The tree responds. It has been so long since I have spoken. Hear these words, hearken your demise. The protector rises. Our defender shall not fall. He slumbers.
Okay.
What
What is wrong?
are your intentions, Traverser? You guys watch as Kibbity is like listening, and like you guys like see her face like contorting a bit. You guys watch as some of the branches themselves seem to shift and move as the leaves pour, and you swear you see a face appear on this tree for a second before disappearing.
Well, we're here to do some sort of task because we are kind of trapped in the maze.
You wish access to the great city.
Yes, please.
Then prove yourselves. As you feel the spell immediately fail, and you watch the tree shakes, goes back to its normal form. The energy on top of the roof turns green. You can no longer fly out of here entirely. You watch as the wind blows in, the water pours faster, and you watch as the knot on the tree begins to spin and the bark seems to disappear a bit. You watch as the vines seem to come off of it as a bit of green goo comes out, and you watch the roots move forward, creating this small ramp as you see this small cocoon of sap and oak, like wood, fall out as it bursts like an egg. You see a single armored hand hit the ground as another armored leg pushes out. And you see standing before you is this large egg of tree wood and sap that seems to be leaking out of it. 2 armored sabatons, 2 armored gauntlets coming out of it before it sends its arms and legs flying to the side as you see the entire wood eggshell cracks and shatters, flying outwards. And you see, falling to one knee and then standing back up, is an armored knight figure, a winged helmet, a bucket helmet with wings on the side. However, it's broken and the armor is shattered through in some areas. You can see plant life that seems to fall out of it, like tree twigs that come out of it, or like a large tree top branch that almost looks like a broccoli head coming out of the left side of the mask upwards to like this tree top above it. You can see roots and vines come off him, and as he stands up out of these sabatons, roots root himself into the ground as he holds up a large great sword and swings it to the side. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
You know what'd be really funny right now? If I had the withering spell. But I don't.
Yeah, I do.
If you
For
don't
the
give me
last-
guidance.
Yeah, I won't visit here. But
Good
for
thing
the
they didn't.
yeah, but for the other tree, I didn't have the blight spell. But for this,
I'll use it as well. Okay.
Uh.
Oh no.
No.
Happening. Where's the...
Alright, give me 1 second. Guys, don't tell
Okay.
me he rolled. Don't tell me he rolled the highest, please.
I think
Hmm?
so.
He has a low ass bonus, but he rolled really high, guys.
Then I'll make you reroll.
Oh, okay, okay. He does have advantage in this, just so you're aware. So I gotta roll this in chat then. Okay.
Yep, roll the chat, please.
What creature doesn't have advantage on initiative in your game?
Okay. He rolled 2 less than last time. Alright.
Then he would have been after me.
Okay, so. Kibbity,
Yep,
what did you roll?
16.
Okay, 16. Give me a second. Let me just go ahead and post this so I can fucking copy it really quickly, and then paste it for his name. It would be this one. Yeah.
You have an image?
No, I have a name. I'm gonna put it for initiative. I can make an image if you want, but it'll just be later on. You'll see it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Initiative. So, this guy rolled. It would be a capital here, actually. So this would be 13 for him. Okay. Kitty, you said you rolled a 16?
Yep.
Okay. Katrina rolled a 16. What did you roll, Caldros?
A 13.
Oh, okay. What is your bonus?
Oh, my mistake. 14.
Okay.
Sorry, I
And
was
then-
looking at yours.
What did you roll, Cora?
And that one, then I use an inspo to reroll, and then I have an 8.
Okay. So.
So,
There is your initiative. So, as you guys see this individual stand up, he pulls his great sword to the side, one-handing it. As you can see, his left hand is made completely of wood. What are you doing, Katrina? He's 90 feet from you.
How much range?
By the way, he stands about 9 feet tall.
Okay, guys, the spell only has 30 feet range, so I need to get in range. Let's
Yeah.
hope I'm not getting one shot by him, as I move 60 feet towards him with feeling and agility.
Alright, you rush at a quick speed forward and like skid across these stones, and like you slide a good extra 5 feet. I'll say you're within 25 feet of him, because like these stones don't come up and your feet can't really claw into them. These are like very well made magical stones, like almost impossible to scratch for you, and you slide an extra 5 feet more than you were hoping to. As you get 25 feet close to him, what do you do?
I am casting Blight on him.
Blight. Okay. As you get within range, you send this energy forth. Blight does what?
Is he a plant creature or a plant?
That would
Definitely
be.
just a regular guy.
He is an undead, and then his secondary is plant, but he's not really a plant. He's more so taken over by it. So he's not.
Oh no.
Ah, fuck. Okay, then he is immune because the spell has no effect on undead. Fuck.
It has no effect on undead.
It has no effect.
Well,
but
would
it.
he be an undead? No, I'd say he's a humanoid taken over by a plant, but he's not a plant. I would
He's-
say he has 2 subtypes, undead and plant, so it would have no effect. It wouldn't have no effect on him. It would just be normal.
So no extra effect
No extra.
because plant would have made that it deals maximum damage. But
Okay.
then it's just a con save.
Just
Without
cause
it. Yeah.
he is gonna use. Oh, he doesn't need to. Okay. I didn't see what the advantage was on this because he has advantage against spells and magical effects. I was gonna say he was gonna use an ability, which would have been cool, but he rolled a natural 20.
Brother, before level spell wasted, yay.
You have another one, don't
Nope.
you?
I mean, you can make him re-roll.
You know what I will.
Okay. I'll re-roll this in chat
In
because
this-
I have to.
Yeah.
Okay. He still has advantage though. 21.
That succeeds, but he still takes half damage.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, but
That's
God.
11 necrotic.
that's really bad.
I know. No, fuck it, I'm gonna reroll the damage.
Oh, okay. Let me just put his health back to what it was then. We do have an ability for, I think I put it in already, Empowered Spell. I think it's 3 DM's Inspirations to add an extra damage dice to your spell.
There is.
I think so, if you look
Hey.
at it.
He's also already rolled the damage die though.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
already,
need
he
it
already
out
rolled.
right
Never
now.
mind, you can't add it.
Wait, why is that free
Well,
and
it's 1 or it's 2 or 3, because spells are much more powerful.
but holy shit, that's
18 because it's reduced
18,
from
yeah.
36.
Okay. The necrotic energy bursts across him. And he does take double damage. He is vulnerable
So it's-
to necrotic.
so it's 36.
Yep.
Damn, if you would have
Go ahead.
been a full plant type, ouch.
Yeah, no, he would just
Yeah.
be dead.
Yeah, probably. Because you would have had disadvantage as
It would've been
well.
like it would have been like 128.
Yeah, he would have had disadvantage.
Yeah, and a natural 1 would have made that. Let's see, a natural 1 would have been.
64
6.
times 4.
Well, no, a natural 1 would have been 6. What's your DC?
6.
So it would have been times 8. So 64 times 8. What would that have been? Like 400 something damage. Damn. A strong hit from Katrina as she starts. Is there anything else on your turn here, Katrina?
Nope,
Alright.
certainly not.
As your turn ends, you watch the creature look towards you and crack its neck, but it seems to pull its sword out ready for combat. Ayala, it's your turn. It seems to be slow starting at the moment. You can see like it's starting to try and move and do things, but it's moving slow at the moment. Ayala, what are you doing?
Okay, I only have 35 feet of movement, and I don't have a way to move myself faster.
Mhm.
So I'll move 35 feet forward and draw one of my arrows into my longbow.
Okay, Katrina, by the way, because you're so close to the tree, you can now see where the cocoon had once sat. There is a carved rune inside of the on the tree's like bark, but you can't really make it out at the moment. And it's not glowing either; it's just carved onto the tree. Anyways, so you knock an arrow as you pull it back. Normal arrow,
I-
right?
Yeah, it is a normal arrow, but I will be using, as a bonus action, Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Oh shit, hold on.
Oh,
Okay, this might actually be pretty cool. Okay, as a bonus action, I use Zephyr Strike. Uh, I move like the wind until my speed ends. My movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on hit. Whether I hit or miss, my walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of the turn. So first, I'm gonna notch the arrow with the Zephyr Strike active and let it loose using my sharpshooter feature as well. D20 plus 2. No, plus
Sharpshooter.
4.
So you're gonna do a
Yeah,
-5 to the attack.
yeah, -5. So this
Okay.
is now. Let me double check my. Yeah, it's a +9 normally, so it's +4 with advantage.
Sorry, I was just calculating his AC here.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you hit. As the arrow comes flying at him, he is going to use his reaction to catch missiles. As the tree branches come down and try to grab them out of the air.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage. And he rolls.
Plus...
Oh, it's a minus because his dexterity's so low.
Does he take any extra damage to force damage? Because
No.
then I would roll it separately.
No.
Okay. 24 damage.
Okay. 5 reduced from that. So it manages to pull one of its branches in front of its face before it strikes it in like the shoulder. It takes 24 reduced to 19.
Oh, is it 5 piercing reduction?
No, it's because it reduced it by 5 from the catch missile.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Give me a second here. No, it does have 5 piercing reduction. My bad. I wasn't looking at that. Thank you for reminding me. Take a DM's
it would be
for that.
14.
Yeah.
Alright, then instead, what I'm going to do is, as I'm next to Kivdi,
Well, sorry, you move up 65, then you move up another 30 feet, right?
I move 35 feet, notch the arrow and let it loose, and then I have another 30 feet of movement, so I can get 65 feet to him. Hold on, I'm just giving myself the inspiration. I will now move an additional 30 feet, I believe,
That
and
gets you
just
up
as
to
I
Kibdi.
yeah, gets me up to Kibdi. I'm gonna. How far away was Kibdi from the thing? Oh, right.
25.
He was 90. Yeah, 25 feet. Okay, then
He
I
started
can't
at
hit
90,
it
but
with.
now he's 25. Yeah.
All right, then I will instead. I thought he was a little closer. I was gonna hit him with a melee attack, but I'll let loose another arrow.
Like, you use advantage
no.
this time or no?
It required a bonus action, so unless I buy another one.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'll do that.
Sure.
Why not?
And you did get a DM's inspiration for reminding me, so you can use that here.
Yeah, I'll do that. But I will be 5 feet behind Kibdi. Just because I thought I could get closer, but I couldn't.
Okay.
And
You
I'll
like
do
start
it
to
again.
slide next to Kibdi, you like push yourself back instead.
+4 with advantage because I'm using sharpshooter. Before you say anything. I do want to deal the damage, so I'll spend 1. I'm at 1 now.
Okay.
I won't spend another after this, though.
Natural 1.
23.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage. As you like slide, you take your bow and release it to have your momentum be pushed into it as it pierces into him.
Ooh.
27.
22, because... Yeah. Good damage. Good
Another
damage.
strike against him. Let me roll this. D100 here. Well, a dexterity check. Okay. That's not enough. So, another hit, and he seems to like be reacting to these hits. Some good damage you guys have done so far. He doesn't look too injured though. Like your arrows are sticking into him. The blight spell hit him and like destroyed a little bit of his armor, but not much. You can see like some of the roots and bits of wood are now pulsing up outside of the armor to create a shell of armor where it once was.
Oh. And as my attack on it ends, I'm going to use my ranger feature, favored foe, and mark him. So I'm now concentrating on this. The first time on each of my turns that I hit the favorite enemy and deal damage to it, including when I mark it, which is not applicable, I can increase that damage by 1d6. So he's now marked. It requires my concentration, and I end my turn.
You look towards him and mark him. As you do so, you watch him like take 2 steps. His movement speed is reduced a little bit, but as he steps, he like roots himself into the ground every so often. And these slippery stones, to an extent, it doesn't break through them, but it moves into the cracks and roots him. And as he like moves forward, he gets up to the two of you. Within 10, but before he does, within 10 feet, he's going to use his bonus action as he takes his left arm made out of tree roots, and he's going to push it forward. As he does, you watch 2 of his all 5 of his fingers extend towards. You know what? Kibdi dealt the most damage. Kibdi. They all come slamming towards you. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
You got this, Hibdy.
Kibdi?
Hibdy got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You got a dirty 20?
Yep.
Alright. These like 5 large bits of wood, like in an anime where like they send like these tree logs flying at you. His fingers extend. 5 of them hit the ground and like, oh, you're like, oh shit, as dust seems to fly up and leaves seem to fall down. But you see Kibdi like dodged out of the way. She's like in between like this cage of fingers as the fingers break off and immediately wither away. As he gets within 5 feet of you now, Ayala, and he's going to use his action to make 1 attack at the moment against you. Because he has an ability called Slow Start. It fucks him over, but he is powerful.
Oh, he's switching Gigas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I gave him the ability. I was like, let's do this. First turn, okay. He does get his advantage canceled out because of your friend there. Okay. Okay, does a 22 hit you, Ayala?
No.
Alright, he takes his weapon and you can see like his body is like being slowed down, so you're able to dodge more effectively against this. As his blade comes swooshing at you, you can see there's multiple runes along the blade. The blade is covered in vines and wood as he slashes at you. You literally, you jump over the blade and your ear is like right next to it as it like cuts off a little piece of your hair. But you watch as like the air itself cracks and slices with it, and you can feel the void pull closed again. It's not like a magical void. He literally breaks the atoms of the air as he swings the weapon with such force. You get the feeling his body doesn't have enough dexterity at the moment to break through, but he slashes heavily. And you get the feeling these slashes deal a lot of damage. So, as he slashes once, he looks over to you. And that'll end his turn. Zal, you see this 65 feet in front of you, the man has now approached your 2 allies.
Alright. Luckily,
way,
I have exactly 65 move speed.
Ayala, go ahead and mark off, put a slow start, mark one of the turns off.
How many are there in total?
3. Also, his dexterity modifier increases by 1.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I'm going to rush the full 65 feet forward, and I'm just gonna absolutely shoulder check this guy off of Ayala and Kibdi.
Okay. You shoulder check into him. Are you trying to shove him? That's basically what it was. Yeah, Caldros, that's basically what it was. Sheesh. Zal, what are you trying to do with this shoulder check? Just shove him?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll an athletics check if you don't mind.
Okay. The rolls in general. My right ear is clogged, and I can't fucking hear like anything out of it, so it's like everything is like a little muffled.
13. You go to slam into him, and he's like a brick wall. You don't take any damage, but you don't manage to move him away from your allies.
Alright. Can I actually make my actions then, or
Yes, it is your actions. Your actions turns. That was just the end of your movement.
Oh, okay.
Because you charged 65 feet in one fucking turn.
Okay. I thought that was my action. Okay. In that case, I'm going to rear my head up and bite onto him.
Alright.
Deadly bite.
As you bring your bite down, he's going to use his reaction as he looks up. Because this has unlocked after slow... Actually, no, this unlocks after slow start ends. My bad. Continue.
That's a little worrying.
Hmm?
I will bonus action... Where is it? Let me figure out where it is. I will bonus action and snaring strike.
Ensnaring strike. Okay. So vines and bits and pieces seem to grow across your mouth as you bite down at this creature. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay. Am I flanking or?
You are flanking
I'm
with
right
two
next
people,
to you.
yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Gang up on this motherfucker.
This is the first bite. 25.
25. That'll hit.
Okay.
Oh, before you do the second bite, will ensnaring strike affect now?
Yeah, he has to make a strength save, right?
Yeah, he needs to make a strength saving throw
Okay.
or be restrained by magical vine until spell ends.
I assume he's gonna make it because that is really high roll.
Okay, well, a larger creature has advantage on the save.
Okay, he's not large.
Oh, okay.
Well, he already has advantage because he has magic resistance in technicality, and this is a magical spell.
All right.
Does anybody want to help make him re-roll because he rolled pretty high?
Katrina, you had the most.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make him re-roll and check then. And you guys are gonna see his strength modifier for saves, because that is what he's proficient in.
Oh my
Natural
god.
20, 32.
All right.
So as you bite down onto him, the roots try to grow over him, and they just push into his body and become one with them. No, nothing, no extra effect from that. Just the extra damage that does damage.
37 piercing damage.
Okay, so that's 30.
As I'm going to bite down on him again. I'm gonna try to like grab his neck this time with my teeth.
Okay. 19.
Jesus Christ.
I'll make you re-roll that attack.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
'Cause my one inspiration to deep.
I've been rolling terribly. And it's not stopping.
Out of character, 19 would have hit. Just barely. 25. You bite down towards him, and like the roots and vines that you push towards him are now being into your vine, like trying to pull you back. But you manage to bite into his shoulder this time and rip out a bit of flesh, plant matter, whatever it may be. What are you trying to do here with this?
What my snaring strike does this end. I'm trying to bite into his neck and then smite.
Okay. Go ahead.
2 first level smites.
Perfectly fine.
And a second level.
That's perfectly fine.
5d8.
5d8. Is it the extra 2d8 because this creature is undead or no? Or d8s?
I'll give it to you, yeah.
Okay.
So, I assume you're using the 2d8 to be the highest one. So that'd be 4d8 plus 2 first levels, which would be 2 extra d8s, so 6, 8 d8s.
Damn. Paladin
Wait.
against undead becomes even more OP.
It's plus d8 against undead or fiends. Okay, so that's... Hold on. I think I might have messed it up. It's right now I've written down 5d8 plus 38 plus 68 plus 38. 5d8 is my bite. The 68 is the smites, and the 3d8's because all 3 smites do extra d8s against undead.
Well, here's how it works. Smites in my game. The first smite you use is always one above its level. So, for example, a second level smite would be 3d8, but because you're adding a 4th d8 on top for undead. And then the 2 first levels are going to be normal because they're the ones used after it. So it's going to be 1 to 2 to 2, so that's 4d8 on top of that. That's 8d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 8d8 for smites. Correct.
Alright.
So
Again, terrible rolls. 55 total.
well, hold on. We got to reduce the piercing by 5.
It would
Okay.
just be 50 then.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm fucking stupid.
Unless it's vulnerable to radiant.
Nope.
Alright. And that ends my turn.
So, As you bite down in and rip off a piece of his body and then bite down into him again very quickly, this burst of energy hits. It unlocks that action because now he's 100 below his max HP.
Wait, 1 second. What size category is he?
He is medium.
He needs to succeed on a strength save, or it
4?
becomes grappled by a bite.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's not a magical effect, so it's not advantage.
Not one.
What's the DC?
The DC is 16.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what he rolled, but if anyone wants to use a DM's inspiration, you can. Let me check.
No,
Let me check
he-
if I have any really quickly.
But he would need to roll like a 3 or below for this.
That's for saving throws. This is a strength check.
This is a saving throw.
No, this is a saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I'll use one of my 2.
God damn, what did you roll?
A 2.
Oh,
That's better. Natural 19. So as you bite
save
down,
yourself reroll, so you gotta reroll in chat.
no, that's only for you guys.
Yeah, okay.
No,
So as
no.
you like try to lift him up into your jaws, you see the roots pull him back to the ground. I'll say Zal, you haven't fought creatures like this before, but I'll say your battle instinct gives you the ability to understand he's probably immune to the prone condition,
Alright.
just because of the roots keeping him up and keeping him in a certain place. He's also very resistant to being shoved and forced movement. Anyways,
Okay.
but as he falls to the ground, he looks towards the 3 of you, and he's going to, because he's down 100 HP now, he's going to flick a single finger up, and as he does, actually, give me a second. Let me read this ability again. Okay, yeah. He's going to flick a single ability, a finger, and as he does, a root shoots up off of his armor towards you, Zal, who just brought him under the ability. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Alright.
It seems to, like, shoot off of him and drill forward towards your shoulder.
Alright. That is an 11.
Anybody? No? Alright.
I can't
You
make the
reroll.
reroll. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't, okay.
He'd out here giving V inspirations
17.
by the dollar load.
17.
And he's so stingy.
See, that's a success. You managed to dodge underneath this drilling root that gets shot off of him and withers in the air before hitting the ground and withering fully. No damage dealt to you. Shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
But okay. Does that end your turn?
I thought this was his turn. Yeah, my turn's been ended.
Alright. Then the end of your
Cool.
turn. It's now Katrina's turn.
Yippee.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this will not do as much damage as all the other shit, but I'm gonna cast Urban Spikes. As Katrina, like, claps her hands and puts him on the ground, as right next to the guy, an Urban Spike appears.
So
So
out of
make a
the
dex.
you watch the stone, you guys just actually hold on. Read me Earthen Spike really quickly. Because you guys are on a
Read.
stone pathway.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Because it's unworked stone, dirt, or earth.
There's dirt about 20 feet behind you. Like to your right, specifically. Oh, not 20
And
feet,
it's-
sorry. The pathway would be about 10 feet from you.
And it doesn't say how far the Urban Spike extends, so it just says
Well, how far is the attack range?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah, so the spike can be 60 feet forward.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It comes from you, but it has to be 60 feet forward. Or you could like target somewhere else, like 60 feet within range. It's basically just an attack in 60 feet. So, you take a bit of clay and throw it to the side as it hits the earth to your... I'd say it's 15 feet to your right, sorry. And you watch as one spike
One spike.
juts towards the creature. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw at a -2.
Mm-hmm.
This is a spell, so it is effective.
I know.
Okay. 3.
That's a critical fail.
So it's double damage to him. What kind of damage?
Piercing or earth damage?
You get to choose.
Amateur surf damage.
Earth damage?
Just funny,
Alright.
yeah.
It slams into him, no effect.
Wow. Okay, good to
He's
know
literally
that
made of part tree. He's immune to earth.
tree is not earth. Tree
It's-
is plant.
There's no plant damage, Gesh.
Yeah. Damn.
um,
Alright, good to know for next time.
it slams into him. You see him just like he takes the impact of the blunt force trauma, but nothing else. As he just stares at you, shakes his head like, no. All right. Anything else, Katrina? Apologies, man,
Nope.
but that's why I asked which one you're using. Anyway.
I thought because it has like a heavy resistance to piercing.
Well, that's actually a light resistance to piercing. It could go up to like 60 or 100. It's there's no like damage reduction limit. Actually, I'd say 100 would be the max. So that's a very light one. Anyways, but as you end your turn, you watch him look towards you now, Katrina. And he's gonna look over to Ayala now, and he's gonna flip his finger up using a legendary action. Actually, no, he doesn't get it back because he used it on Zal. It's not his turn yet. Never mind.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Actually, no, he wouldn't have used it on Zal. What do you? No,
He already did.
It's a legendary action he unlocked to be able to use on Zal. He already unlocked his legendary action once one of his slow starts went away. So, Ayla, it's your turn. You can see he's starting to move a little bit faster, by the way.
Okay.
You get the feeling in enough time and enough damage dealt to him, he's going to be moving much faster.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is say, he's a plant creature. I'm going to.
Oh, I apologize. There was one more effect because of his slow start end. You and Katrina both started your turn within 5 feet of him, right?
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you move.
Both of you watch the roots in the ground are starting to move around your feet. I need both of you to make strength saving throws.
Good thing Zal is right here.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Okay, you succeed. Katrina?
Don't forget about +5, baby.
22.
You both succeed. The roots are like starting to try and coalesce around your ankles, but you like stand on the stone instead of inside the cracks here of the rock, and you're like, okay, this is gonna get dangerous. Anyways, continue.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I would have had advantage on that.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it doesn't matter.
Anyways, I'm going to grab the scimitar that's on Katrina's side.
Mhm.
Which has the acid pommel in it. And I'm gonna make a swift strike at this guy.
Alright. A strike towards him. It is your free action to grab because it's an item interaction, just so you're aware.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You have 2 sources of
No.
advantage.
It's a +1 scimitar.
Actually, no, so Zal is not within 5 feet of him, just so you're aware. Zal is a bit further away, but because of his range, he can hit him. So Zal is not within 5 feet, you don't get the advantage from Zal.
No, I did. I tried to shoulder check him, remember?
Yes, but they're both within... Actually, because he was a little bit behind... No, I'd say, no, I misplaced you guys in my mind. So no, you are within 5 feet of him, yes. So, like, Kibity is on the creature's left. Like, if you're the creature facing forward, she's on the left. You're in front of him, and then, like, AL is, like, within 5 feet on the right here. So, you quickly grab as Zal's, like, starting to rush in front of you. They're a scimitar, and you slash at him. You're about 15 feet from Katrina, though, now, at the end of your turn, I'll say. Or actually at the start of your turn. So, you managed to grab it beforehand, I'll say. Go ahead.
So,
Make your attack roll.
so do I only have one source of advantage now?
You have 2.
Okay.
You're still on the same side of him, but Zal's in the way of you and Katrina now. He's in between you two.
Wow, that was bad.
What's your roll?
Yeah. And I could do.
It was still a 22. I think I still hit.
22? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hit?
Alright, this is magical slashing damage.
Wait, no, the thing I used against Zal was a reaction, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I put a legendary action and a reaction for some reason on this thing. So, my bad. Continue. Who considers it a legendary action for this point?
Hey, I hope you don't mind. I'm using all 6 of your charges.
I don't mind.
Well, does it require attunement?
It does not. Neither of the pommels do.
Okay.
And does it take any special damage from acid damage? Because that's what the pommel is.
No.
Okay, big sad.
Doesn't get vulnerability, doesn't get immunity.
35 damage.
Okay. Slashing seems to work, by the way.
Hey.
As you strike once, acid sprays across the wound. It seems to just stare at you now.
Because I am concentrating, my favorite foe is still active. It does take an extra 1d6 of 4 for 39.
Good to know.
And then I'll like
Okay.
As
So
a-
guys, I
as
messed
a-
up here on the sheet, so I'm just letting you know right now. It's whenever he takes 100 damage that he can do that thing that he did to Zal. My bad. It's not a legendary action. It's not a reaction. But I'm going to say he wasted his legendary action because I said it. That's my bad.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
As I swing the scimitar and sort of swing it back, I let it fall into the dirt and grab the curved greatsword on my back and slash at him with it.
All right, that's going to be a bonus action to now grab that off your back, just so you're aware.
That's
So you can
fine.
drop an item as a free action as many times as you want, but if you grab something as a free action, next time you want to grab or unstow a weapon, it's a bonus action. So go ahead and make your attack roll, please.
Hey, Kib, do you want to help me?
Hey,
Yeah, reroll.
That's your one.
I swear to God, if I get lower... Oh my God!
What the fuck?
I
That's
know!
a Gesh moment. That's
I'm
a
gonna
true Gesh
sub in-
moment.
I'm gonna sub in my 15 that I've been hoarding for a 27.
Okay. Is that from the one shot or no?
No, it's not from the one shot.
27.
I got him the... Yeah.
Alright. Because he's in this phase now, he's going to use his reaction, because I said it was a legendary action instead. He's going to cast Earthen Shield. You guys watch as roots burst upwards in front of him. Like, one of them nearly trips you as you go to attack, but you slash forward using the weight to try and slash him. We're going to see how much it increases his AC by. How much do I need to roll? You said it's a 27?
It's a 27 to hit,
Okay.
yeah.
I need to roll pretty high for this.
Get low.
It
That one.
just brings his AC up to a 27. So you watch as your arm nearly, like, your arm gets hit and the greatsword nearly goes flying off, but you use that and, like, push the pommel upwards and downwards instead as your arm is, like, slapped backwards as the greatsword stabs into the, slashes into his body. You do lose control of your greatsword, though. It'll be in his body. But you can easily grab that out later. So, like, you lose, like, grip on the greatsword, but it slashes into him still.
Hey, 13 slashing damage.
Alright, 13 slashing damage. As a slash hits him, you watch him, like, take a step back. Does that end your turn? He doesn't actually step back, but he, like, takes a step back, like, as he gets...
He used his reaction, so I'm gonna back up
Okay.
25 feet.
Okay. And does that end your turn?
That will end my turn.
End of your turn, you watch him let out this roar as he's then going to lift another finger. As he's now down another 100 HP. Another, this time, out of one of the roots in the ground, a drill of wood shoots up. Make a dexterity saving throw. As you're, like, moving backwards, it comes up directly towards you.
Me?
Yes.
17.
You succeed. The drill goes right past your hair, breaking another piece of your hair past you, and withers away.
Good.
Creature's turn. Slow start goes down by one more.
Does it start at the start of his turn or the end of his turn?
Start of its turn. Well, it's end of its turn, so it'll go down at the end of its turn this turn. But you watch as, like, you see the roots and, like, tree plants are now holding him back less as he's going to look towards Katrina at this point. No, Zal at this point, and he's going to make 2 strikes. 2 attacks.
Zal
Zal.
flexes his pecs to reflect each one.
He doesn't have advantage because Kibbity's next to you.
Yippee!
Out of character, he has an ability called Dueler, which means if he's next to one singular person, he always has advantage on attack rolls. But if another person comes in, it just fucks him over. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I rolled with advantage. I'm fucking retarded. I just said I don't have it, so I'm gonna re-roll that in chat.
That's funny.
15 for the first one.
That is a critical miss.
If you wish to, you can use your reaction to make a single attack against him.
I will use my reaction to make a singular attack against him.
All right. So as he swings, it misses over you, and he's in a compromising position.
Very compromising. Is Ayala still flanking?
No.
No.
No, that's right. Okay. Just making
I'm
sure.
sorry.
So I +5. What have you done? That is a 21.
21 will not hit with the Earthen Guard up.
Wasn't that against my attack and it went to its turn?
Let me read. Oh yeah, no, it's just a reaction. Sorry, I'm messing it up with another ability it has in the future. Yeah. Continue. So you hit.
Yeah.
Gee, it is its turn. No.
It is its turn.
Actually, no, you did do a lot of damage to him, but no, it'll let you hit. 25? It'll let you hit, yeah. 20 damage, okay. As you bite into him, he's gonna make a strength check, or strength save here. 18.
Yep. 18 will succeed.
Alright. He manages to pry you off with his left arm, kind of like making this jack with his wooden arm that pries your jaw offwards, as he's going to then make another attack roll against you.
Alright.
Does a 27 hit?
That hits.
So as he pries your jaw off of him, well, it just hits, right? Not crits?
That does not crit, it just hits.
Okay. So as he pries it off, he like throws your head upwards, like ugh, and he stabs straight into your gut as he pushes the great sword in. I need you to make a con save against poison.
Got it. Oh wait, poison?
Yeah.
From 5 sources of advantage?
No, it's not 5 sources. You just have a +10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not 20 for 38.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No poison damage, I guess.
And you get an inspiration.
Poison damage with the sword doesn't do anything, but he is going to spend. He can only spend one of his charges at the moment each turn. He's going to spend one charge of his blade to cast. Let's see here, devastation, and he's going to apply necrotic damage to this. That'd be.
All right.
Good thing.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
It's going to be 20 points of damage total.
Have 10.
Why so?
Is
Ring
ring
of
of water
Poison.
resistance.
Oh fuck you, you piece of shit.
So it actually doesn't even deal damage. It just gets to my temp HP.
Yeah. You feel the like he goes to stab you in the gut, and like you see this other world where you're stabbed and heavily damaged, but the ring of resistance seems to take that temp HP and this golden energy has sparks flying off it as the shield shatters around you. You take a step back as he looks towards you, confused. He's gonna use his bonus action to then take his arm and create this like wooden blade with it, and he's gonna make a cleave attack against both you and Katrina. Both of you make me you know what? Zal, it's gonna hit you first. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
You got this.
Can I instead make a con save to just like tank it for Kibdi?
Sure, yeah. It's gonna be half damage if you succeed the con save.
Yeah.
And quartered.
I got an 11.
Okay.
You have an inspiration.
I do have an inspiration. You know what? We ball. I did tell Kibdi I would protect her, so I will protect Kibdi. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, that's fine. That is, let's see here. If I do the math here, that is. No.
Oh, he wants to get called.
Yeah, that makes it.
Alright, you're about to take damage, Cora.
Oh, he's getting called, so give him a minute.
Oh. Not dead.
Oh, he's probably getting called about his job.
Okay, sorry about that. No, that was my sister.
Alright. I need to
Um,
make another con save, by the way, as it does hit you, but you take half damage.
Yeah, got it.
You suffer
Everything
28
okay with this,
points,
mister?
reduced to 14, reduced to 7.
Another nat 20 for
No.
28.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Everything good with your sister?
Yeah, no, everything's good with my sister.
28 reduced to 7 points of damage from the slash. And you watch as, like, you manage to stop it on, like, your arm itself as you watch, like, Katrina, like, tries to dodge out of the way but doesn't need to. Anyways.
You're gonna have to try harder than that to get to.
He just stares at you. A little bit, but not much. We understood what
I
he did.
hate this. Okay.
Yeah. It looks at you as you, like, say that, and it just stares at you. Yeah, okay. Then on his turn. Zal, it's your turn.
Come on, Zal.
Beginning of your turn, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength save, got it. That is a nat 17 for 25.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, the roots have grown out to 15 feet now.
15 feet tentacle. I'm at roots. You're not the only one who controls vines. You're not the only. You're not the only one who controls the jungle. As I will use my channel divinity for nature's wrath. Make a strength or dex save. Yeah, as spectral vines try to. Tentacle, fuck it. I'm in restrain it.
Okay, 22.
22, yeah, that's good.
You watch the vines come down to him and try to wrap around him, and once again, they're absorbed into his body.
Not as bad as I was expecting. Yeah, that is my turn immediately.
Alright. Legendary action. He watches you do this, and he's going to flick his finger up. Hold on, when did I take that much? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Because that was on your turn, he forgot to do that thing that he could do. Huh. My bad. Anyways, he's going to hold a finger up now that a new phase has started for him because he's lost another 100 HP. And as he does, you watch one of the tree, the tree beyond, one of the vines hanging from it is going to wrap towards you, Zal. Zal, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save, got it.
Yeah.
That is a natural 5 for 10.
10.
You have a thing from the net 20.
I'm just gonna let it happen this time.
The vine wraps around you and pulls you to the tree 25 feet back from him and up, I'd say 20 feet. So, like, 5 feet off the ground, your feet are, like, dangling a little bit. As you're restrained up in the tree as you feel the vine crushes you for... I'm gonna roll this. Give me 1 second here.
You can't hold bonus actions, can you?
No.
Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. Sorry, go ahead.
6 reduced to 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is this a spell?
No.
Okay.
He then turns towards you, Katrina. Anyways, that'll end his legendary action. Zal, it's your turn. Well, no, you finished your turn. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, it's my turn. I missed you step away.
Katrina, it's your turn.
Yeah. I am gonna cast the metal armor it's wearing, 3rd level heat metal.
Okay. It needs to make a con save then, alright?
Yep. Or wait, can it drop the armor?
No, but it still gets to make the con save. The armor is affixed to it, so it literally cannot drop it.
Yeah, but the con save is for dropping the object that I'm
still
casting.
gonna give it a con save to take half
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that would only be, let's see here,
Ooh.
Okay. So that's gonna be 13.
That would still fail.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yep.
As the armor begins to glow heavily, the
6.
wood seems to catch fire. Only 6?
That's really shitty.
So that's
But
gonna
the
be
secondary effect is what this good.
Go ahead.
It has this because it doesn't drop the object that is affected by heat metal. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay. It does
And
take
that
12
repeats
fire
every
damage.
turn.
Okay, I'll just shut the fuck up. Never mind. It only takes
Sorry.
6.
Sorry. I wasn't finished. Sorry.
Well, you stopped, so I started talking, and then you started talking again. Anyways,
Sorry.
so it takes 12 fire damage because it's vulnerable. Anyways.
Yeah.
Until the start of your next turn, you said?
Yep.
Alright. And you're maintaining concentration on the heat metal spell?
Yep. So when spikes drops.
Yep.
As
Go ahead.
as I am then walking 60 feet away with my feline agility.
60 feet away? Alright.
Yep.
First off, you started your turn within 15 feet of it. Make a strength save
Alright.
before you use your feline agility here.
You don't have my +5 because I'm 25 feet up in the area.
Okay. That's a 12, fuck.
12. As you start to try and go move away, the roots pick up and grab onto your feet. You have a movement speed of 0.
Damn.
So use your feline agility then, or is
You are
it just,
grappled by these vines. Not restrained, but grappled. These roots, sorry.
Grapple.
The movement speed is
I hate
reduced to 0.
grapple.
Yeah.
Nope. Rush. Yeah. Fuck. Hate it.
Anything else, Luke?
Yeah. No.
Alright, at the end of your turn, I do need you to make another strength save as the roots start to try and grow up you to restrain you.
I have a mithril longsword.
By the way, this guy is looking somewhat damaged, guys.
19.
He's a mini-boss, motherfuckers. 19. You succeed. You manage to break off the roots that are trying to grow up you, but you still are grappled by the effect.
I am very happy that my level 6 feature gives me advantage on this.
Yeah. End of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action this turn because he has 2 slowdown starts gone. He has 2 of them. And he's going to look towards you, and he's going to reach a hand out as he's going to attempt to cast a spell on you. This spell is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be... what is it called? That's not it. What the fuck is it called? Fuck, where is it? Inflict Wounds. There it is. I was like, Cure Wounds. No. He's going to cast Inflict Wounds on you. He doesn't have advantage, but he's not making an attack roll with it. So it's...
Okay.
Well, he's making an attack roll with it, but not his weapon.
It's a melee spell attack.
Yeah.
Spell attack, it's
So-
all attack rolls.
With the weapon, I would assume, yes.
No,
no,
I casted
it's,
it
it's
on
just
the
attack
armor.
rolls. It's on attack rolls.
Yeah, it's on attack
as long as
rolls.
it's still wearing it. That's
That
how
is so
because
fucking
it's getting-
stupid.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
reason is because it's getting burned by something that's on it.
Cool.
So
13.
that
Thank God.
critically misses.
Cool. What do you want to do?
Shit, I don't
We
have
have
my
to
scimitar.
Oh.
That's next.
No, it's not. It's like 10 feet away from her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bonk it with my quarterstaff, or
I-
try to.
His grand magical staff just... Boink.
Their magical arcane focus staff, their huge stick, they're just gonna reach over and
17.
17. You go to slam him and it brings up a gauntlet. Because
Aw.
you missed with a melee attack, it's going to use its reaction to do nothing because it already failed reaction, I believe. Actually, yeah, it did. It did.
What did it do?
I'm pretty sure it made an attack at Ayala? No, it didn't. It didn't. No, it didn't get. It used its reaction, and then Ayala moved back, and then now it went to its turn. Now it has its reaction back. No, it's going to make a strike at you with its greatsword.
Nah, shit.
At least it has disadvantage.
It's gonna... No, it doesn't, because it's dueling her at the moment. So it has normal attack. Technically, he should have normal attack on that, too. No, it's only melee weapon attack, my bad. But it's also gonna use Greater Fighting, which is gonna give itself advantage. It uses one of the 3 charges it has. Well, one of the 2 charges it has at the moment. The next time slow start ends, it'll get another one. But it's gonna retaliate against you. 1d20.
Kibby, 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 kibby. and ALO too, I guess.
29.
But mostly.
That hits.
What's your AC?
God.
24.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
I need you to make a con save against poison.
Cuts against poison.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17.
Not terrible.
Not terrible. Not terrible. That is. Let's see here. Still gotta calculate it because I forgot to put the DC down. Failure.
Damn.
Okay.
That's gonna be big ouch.
Yep. And it is gonna use devastation on you as well.
Bro, it's gonna. It's like the fucking Einzugan boost.
Yeah. So it like grabs onto you and shoves its sword into your gut as it does so. You watch the energy pulse around as it stabs into you, and you feel this poison rush through your body. It's gonna be 29 points of damage to you. The poison was 2d8, by the way. Technically, it could have used a secondary charge for devastation too, but no, I forgot. My bad.
Con save.
Yeah, con save.
Con save 4.
Got this.
I need a 15 or higher.
Yeah,
Concentration.
Yeah, concentration. That's right.
I'm a reroll once.
All right.
You got this, Gibby. Gibby!
Yeah.
Yeah. As it stabs into you, you almost lose the spell, but you focus on the heat as it is touching you with the armor. And as you like pull back, you watch it pull the weapon out and just stare at you. And does that end its turn? Yeah, that ends its turn. All right.
Well, that was its legendary
Yeah, it's
action.
legendary action. Sorry, my bad. Ayla, you see it stab into your friend and then pull out. Go ahead and start your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna notch the arrow with the fire that's inside of it
Mhm.
and take aim at this bitch. And I'm flanking with Katrina, right?
Yes, technically.
Okay. Then I will roll an attack roll. I'm not confident in sharpshooter at the moment with this specific arrow, so I'm just gonna not do that now.
I will
Katrina,
say,
I'm gonna need you to help me if I miss.
I will
Yeah,
say
Goblin?
this: the creature is looking like it's. I would say, looking at it and how you've hunted creatures and probably plant creatures in the past, it's looking like it's taken some damage, but it's probably not below 70% health yet.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay, I need to do more damage to it. I thought it was already kind of low.
No,
Did we already do like over 200 damage to
you've
it?
done 238 damage to it.
This thing
It
has
is-
such HP as Ratouche.
It's a mini boss.
It's not many.
Yeah. And it has as much as
So,
HP
It's
as
fine.
Ratouche.
It's not doing that much damage. I can understand. I can kind of understand.
that's
what
because
you're
it's a
saying.
slow start. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, there's a reason I gave it a slow start. This is not meant to be like. I'll just tell you, it's not meant to be like a fight and kill boss. It's meant to be like a Punisher kind of thing, like where if you take too long to kill it, it's gonna get more powerful.
I can take it.
How are we supposed to kill it in time?
There's something I
Did
mentioned
it
at
have,
the
like-
beginning of battle.
There is.
Yeah.
I remembered it, and I
Don't say
can't
anything.
target
yeah.
it.
Don't say anything.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay. Katrina, if I miss, I need you to help me.
Yeah.
so using sharpshooter.
No, I'm not. I rolled, and I know. KD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do a
Damn
cheat
it.
reroll.
25.
It's gonna use its reaction. No, it can't.
Oh,
It already used it.
it can't, it already used
it.
it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Like, I was
Oh,
like, did it use it?
yeah,
It just
baby.
used it. Yeah. So you strike the creature true. Go ahead and roll damage.
I don't know what the fire arrow does.
Oh, you loaded the fire arrow.
Yeah, I said I loaded the arrow with
I
the
didn't hear
fire
that.
inside of it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
It is a plus. Let's see here. It is a +3 arrow, by the way.
Oh, well then that should have
28.
been the
28.
28.
Unfortunately, that's not a critical because I wanted it to be a critical, but that would have been cool as fuck.
You could just say it.
You could buy the 17 from the show. You know.
I can't buy this. I don't have the inspiration for it.
You know what? I was gonna save this for the Ratouche fight, but I do have a nat 20 I purchased 6 days ago.
Cora.
If you want it, you can have it.
Cora.
Do you want
Kinda.
it? Then you have it.
God damn it.
Take the nat 20. I still have a nat 1, don't worry.
Okay, then that's 32.
Okay. 32. That is a double crit because of the natural 20.
Let's go.
As you pull the arrow back, the iron arrow shaft, you're like, ooh, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot. Ah! You release it and it strikes straight into the creature's head as you watch the arrow. Katrina, you see it flying first off. As the arrow flies, you can see like it leaks some of the fire out behind it in a spiraling form. Katrina, you see the arrowhead touch the creature and it shatters. As it does, Katrina, you're like, that looks like a spell I've seen before. Oh, shit. As it's going to cast... Fuck you.
Fireball.
It's third level of the arrow. This is an arrow of fireball.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll the damage of your weapon. And then, Kibbity, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And I'm giving you disadvantage because you're grappled.
I did not realize this was gonna be doing.
Just have him
Holy shit! 17 still.
So he rolled a 17 too. The arrow has a DC of 18. Unfortunately, it's plus 3, so it has an 18.
God
Damn it.
Oh, come
But
on.
he failed
God.
too. He failed too. He is going to use. He can't use that until it's up. Okay.
Yeah, bitch.
So go ahead and roll damage for your arrow, which is
18.
Oh
so
yeah.
13 to him.
Yeah, and I haven't done any of the fireball damage.
Roll the fireball damage.
Oh, wait. This is a quad crit, so
Crit.
hold on.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. 18 times 4 is.
Well, hold on. The damage reduction, so 13 times
Yeah. So
4.
no, it's 13 times 4. You're right.
Oh, wait, no, it's 10. It is 13, yeah. So 52 damage to him. I'm so sorry, Kibdi.
And then this is technically 8 times damage because he's vulnerable to fire.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh.
go ahead and roll a 6th level fireball.
6th level fireball?
It's a plus 3
Okay.
arrow. Yeah.
Fireball 5e. Okay.
Well, it was also a
18.
double crit, so it should actually be a 6th to 12th. This should be a 24th level fire.
No.
4 is
Fuck
9.
you.
Whatever, kill me, you little.
Yeah, that would kill you instantly.
This isn't me
11.
instantly killing you, Gesh. Fuck you. This isn't me.
I didn't realize there was a fireball.
I made it
I
very
think
clear that
anyone
it was a
knew.
magical arrow that was gonna shatter on impact.
Is this gonna be the third character that's gonna be killed by another player?
Kibdi.
Maybe.
But will it be funny and cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
If Kibdi dies, I'm spending the rest of the fucking campaign waiting until I so I can fucking.
Okay.
Oh
40
god, you rolled really well on that.
43.
300.
Well, no, it's times 4 for Kibbity because they're not vulnerable
Yeah.
to fire. So do 43 times 4 really quick.
Wait, times 4?
Yeah, it's a crit.
Wait, it's also. Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm
Bill tells him, yeah.
I'm
Are
dead.
you straight up dead?
I'm straight up dead. Yeah,
Anybody
no.
have 4 inspirations?
Kibdi does.
I do.
I'll allow you to use still standing.
I'm still standing, man.
Thank
Roll
God,
Otherwise,
Kibdi.
I'm just gone.
Roll a d4.
Kibdi, thank
Just
God.
gone.
I was about to feel so bad. I
So,
didn't realize there was a fireball.
Actually, because
Alright.
you're within that range, 20. No, you got pulled 20. You're just at the edge, like Zal. As you're like hanging there in the tree, you're like, oh, good, she's firing the fire. Oh, as the fire comes right up to your toe, they feel a little crispy. It's like when you get. It's like when you put socks on when they just come out of the dryer. Go ahead. You were gonna say something.
You were supposed. I think me and Kyron talked about this. I think we forgot to tell you, but we both agreed that you should take promise. You should take Zorella's promise, the ring that literally gives you fire immunity.
Oh. Nobody told me that!
Fuck! I keep getting.
We should have, yeah. I think right now Ayla still has it equipped.
Ayla, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
You
I
should've.
do
I
have the
could've-
ring still equipped. Is
I know.
this about the fire?
No, it's not. It's not about the fireball.
Okay.
That's
Dude,
doing
I could have
fireball,
had
it's not.
fire.
12.
12?
I could have had fire immunity right now.
So, Katrina,
That makes it 4.
you go unconscious for a second, and as you come back to consciousness, you see Ayela's face coming to you, but upside down, as you slam into her. Go ahead, and I'm gonna roll, because you failed the dex save. That's definitely a 25 foot, you said, right? But then the amount of force sending it, I'm going to make it 4. Okay. Both you... well, Kibdi, I'll say you take no damage, but you slam into Ayala, dealing 18 points of bludgeoning damage and knocking her prone as well, as you're prone on, like, 5 feet behind her.
Ah. Wow. I haven't moved, so I use
Yeah.
half of my movement to stand back up.
Alright.
Just immediately.
There's just this, like, bursting rage of fire, and you see, like, stepping out of it, like, throwing a bit of the fire off them is the creature still coming towards you. Go ahead.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to then,
You have burnt the roots from the bottom, though, of the area, so at the moment it is not rooted to the ground.
Okay, I will,
Okay.
You know that scene from, I don't know if you guys watched it, Fate Grand Order, where the knight's, like, walking through fire and just pushing it away? That's basically what's happening.
Okay. I'm gonna... God, what the fuck can I do? I have an idea, but it's stupid.
Go ahead.
Will it kill me?
Yes.
No, because we're far from it. Let me just double check and make sure.
I didn't expect you to use that arrow on this boss, by the way.
It seems
That-
like
that-
I
that's
kind of needed
worse.
to. I'm gonna be honest. Oh God. Okay. My original plan was to take one of the rings, put it on the tip of my arrow, and launch it towards the tree where I saw something glow, and see if I could break the ring to cause an explosion. But
Would have been really good, like well used on that tree, I think.
it probably would have been well used on the tree. But I didn't know there was a fireball fucking launched in there. Okay. I'm gonna take out one of the statuettes that we have.
That is in my bag of holding, I believe.
Is it? I said I
is.
took the devil. Fucking hell.
Oh, if you specified you took the devil, then you have it. But everything
Yeah.
else that we had gotten from like that thing was in the bag of holding.
I'm sorry for using one of the set of 9, but it seems to be consumable. I'm gonna try and use the devil with the sword statuette.
What?
Devil with a sword statuette?
Yeah.
Remind me what that is? Did you identify it? I'm pretty sure you did, right?
No,
we
we
tried
never
to. It
identified it.
required a higher level identify.
Oh.
And the name is in Celestial. I have no idea what this does.
Oh.
None of us have any idea.
Oh wait, no, I have the angel with this. My mistake. I have the angel with the sword.
Oh, okay.
Not
then
the
I
devil.
would have the devil. Okay.
You have the devil. I have the angel.
Okay.
So I raise it. I try to use it.
All right. As you raise it up, make me an Arcana check.
Ah, motherfucker.
Actually, you know what? A spell casting check.
Ah, that's so.
Aw.
Okay.
No proficiency.
Is that? No. Okay. All right.
I will say this: as the creature is like walking out of the fire, you can see the plants actually, because it did take a lot of fire damage here. I would say, yeah, it gets rid of all those extra phases it could have gotten from that. You can see, like, as it walks out, there is no plants across its body anymore. It is literally
Okay.
just walking out made of human flesh. And,
right.
and armor, of course. Katrina, you lose
Okay, yeah.
concentration on your spell, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
God. Okay. Do anything that I have equipped that helps me right now.
Wait, Goblin, let me roll to see if I get a net 20.
Sure.
Ah, close.
Almost.
I don't even see what you rolled. Oh, there you go. Okay. No, it wasn't even...
Imagine if I would have
Okay.
rolled a net 20.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Oh God.
Oh no.
13.
Oh God. Kibdi. Kibdi, I really need your help.
Reroll.
I'm
Okay.
You had 4, right, Kibdi?
I
He has
have
5
3.
right now. He had 9.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel.
No, I
that.
had
No,
7.
yeah,
Now I
okay,
have 2 with this reroll.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and reroll.
Kibdi. No!
Kibdi. This is all your fault, Kibdi.
We can't do anything. Okay. This is a mistake.
So
I
as
can't do anything.
as you raise this statue up and look towards it, roll D100 for me.
Oh, boy.
no!
Well,
The statue does nothing, and that's your action. Well,
Well,
hold on. No,
shit.
you used your action already for the attack. It is an action to try and activate it.
oh, I did not okay.
I will say, I'll say you try to use your bonus action to do it and nothing happens. So never mind. My bad.
Do they get their, if nothing happened, does Kibdi get back their inspirations they tried to use, and do you get back your inspirations you tried to use?
I never used an inspiration, so it's fine.
Oh, then
Yeah, I was joking.
you said, oh.
But yeah, no, everyone gets their inspirations back, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Kibdi.
okay. I'm gonna get my back.
Okay.
You raise it up, your
Apologies,
bonus action is wasted.
Okay, I'll use my second attack then. I'm within 600 feet, I assume, from the tree. Is that rune still glowing on it?
It was never glowing.
Oh, was that rune still on it?
Yes. Actually,
Oh.
as it is now, it is glowing. And you can see a similar rune is glowing in the center of this creature's armor.
Okay, I'm gonna try and attack the rune on the tree.
The rune, by the way, is of a winged warrior, just so you're aware. Well, no,
That's-
sorry. Not a winged warrior. I'm fucking retarded. Never mind. So you're gonna try and attack the rune at the tree?
Yeah, the one that's on the tree.
Sure thing. Go and make an attack roll.
Am I flanking with Zell?
No.
I'm kidding. 28.
28. You see that the arrow gets caught in a magical force field around the rune. At a character, you need a natural 20 to hit.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
It's not a DC of like 30 or anything, it's a natural 20
Okay.
for attack rolls.
What an interesting choice of music. All right then.
Okay, I'm back.
I'll stow away my my bow as a free action. Actually, actually no, I probably shouldn't. Because I don't have anything to draw. So I'll just get into a combative ready stance in front of Kibdi.
Okay. Katrina, as you're like trying to stand up, breathing heavily, you can barely get. There's just air and fire in your lungs at the moment. The creature's gonna use its legendary action. It's the last one of the turn. Actually, it can't do any of those.
Yeah.
You watch it. It goes from this undead kind of like moaning to this creature with sentience. Because it's below half health now, it immediately exits slow start.
Hmm.
And you watch
Shit.
it raises its left hand and snaps as these spectral wings grow out of its back. And you watch a halo form around its head as the angel takes its form.
And a small comes into play.
Not really. You hear Dvasi, this
on?
this strange Nordic language starts to play.
Son of a bitch, it is from Sword Art.
Dovahkiin.
And it starts like stating its name. I can't say that name. But you can hear this like faint music whispering on the wind, and like heavy metal and like Nordic chanting is happening as it pulls its weapon out. As it does, it pulls it to its center, and it glows with magical fire, blue flames that seem to give off a chilly effect around it. Frost seems to coat everything as it throws it to the right. As it does, it looks towards you, Ayala, and points towards you as you feel energy slash around you. It has now marked you.
Oh shit. Okay.
And it's going to run 25 feet forward towards you. It doesn't even have to use its wings, but it's going to jump into the air and be up with its wings spread to bring its sword down towards you to make it an advantage strike.
Fuck.
It has two sources, because it's falling strike towards you with dueling active.
I'm sorry, did it go by me while I'm up in the air next to the vines?
No. You're way behind it. You're next to the tree. You're like pulled into the tree basically as it ran away from the tree before jumping.
Oh, I thought I was pulled back and then put up 25 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're pulled towards the tree and then upwards.
Okay.
So it rushes up, jumps with its wings, and slams down at you with 2 sources of advantage.
God,
So when you're
please.
falling, you get sources of. Oh
No,
no!
it's
Oh
just
my God.
it's just this creature's.
Oh, thank God it's not a crit. Oh my God.
What's your AC?
27.
You're lucky that's not a 19 on the dice.
I know.
No, a
Okay.
19 on the dice is a crit.
Yeah, because yeah, enhanced critical. I imagine.
Mhm.
If there's any fire damage, I'm immune.
I'll
Aside
bite it.
from the ring.
Yeah.
Good try.
Oh.
This is not deific. This is legendary.
What?
What?
It doesn't give a tier of immunity for me.
What is the ring's rarity?
Hold on.
I
Let
don't
me
think
go
you
to
told
limit.
us.
I don't think we were
Um,
told the rarity of
What's
it.
it
Let me go
called?
to
What's
the
it
ring.
called?
Zorella's Promise.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that ring. Yeah, no, that's actually deific resistance, and then
Hey.
anything below is immunity.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me specify that.
Out of character,
That's weird.
that was created by an archfey.
Fire
great. Now Ayalla's
resistance
married to an
and
archfey.
any
No.
I know.
tier
That's like the
lower.
wedding ring, right?
Yeah, that is the
Okay,
wedding ring.
Okay. So, as he strikes down towards you and hits you, the fire damage doesn't do anything, but the fire does freeze into you at the same time. As his blade is coated in Nordic flame. Or should I call it Jotun flame?
Not a giant bitches.
And it because he is now back in his normal form, the damage of the weapon goes up.
Shit. Okay.
At this point would be a +2 weapon. And he's going to use the rest of his charges, all 3, to use Devastation on each one. Which is not called Devastation, it's called Ragnarok. Ragnarok, yeah. So then we have +9, plus... no longer has the poison affinity to it. It's going to use Ragnarok here, so that's going to be... Okay. Are you below half HP?
No.
Okay, because
Barely not,
Ragnarok's
but no.
ability is if you are below half HP, you need to make a con save or it immediately kills you. Just so you're aware.
Oh my God.
That's silly.
That's only if he uses the charge for Ragnarok, though, and he's using the rest of his charges here.
That's still silly.
Yeah.
I'm up.
47 damage. Okay. As he
I'm up.
slashes into you, feel the frostbite coat across your body. Make a con save from the frostbite.
Con save. Okay. I'm probably gonna fail. 21.
21. Success. DC was 21.
Jesus Christ.
He slashes into you, and you feel the frost start to try and coalesce across your body, but you shake it off after the fire damage that just got dealt to you and from the arrow itself. And you feel like your body slowed down for a second, but you shake it off as the necrotic energy slashes into you and destroys your life force. He takes his weapon, he's going to make a second strike at you. The Ragnarok is now gone, but the Jotun flame still exists. A second strike. He doesn't have 2 sources because he's on the ground now. $25 to hit?
That misses.
He goes to strike against you, and you pull out your bow and deflect at your bow. Heavy crack across it, but it's still usable as he takes his weapon and this time goes for a piercing strike at you.
Oh God, he's 3 attacks, maybe more.
31.
Oh, that's
That's
a
a
crit.
crit. That's a crit. As he takes his weapon and stabs it into you. Oh, I never rolled the Jotun flame damage, the cold damage. My bad. I never rolled it on the previous one because it should do extra damage. So I'll roll it on this one though. Plus, okay, it's It's only this much. The Jotun Flame is the end. That'll be 56 piercing damage to you. As he stabs
Okay.
into you. I assume you're down,
I'm
right?
down, but not dead.
Alright, as he stabs into you, you feel the cold energy freeze across you as your entire body is covered in frostbite, and you... He pulls the weapon out as you, like, start to fall to your knees. He's gonna use a bonus action to then... Actually, no, he uses his bonus action to release his wings. Never mind. He then ends his turn as his cape is furling behind him. He looks towards you, Katrina, on the ground. He's gonna look up in horror at him. That'll end his turn.
Is it finally my turn?
It is your turn. You see this
Fucking
happening,
hell.
like, 50 feet in front of you.
That took so long. What is all that I see?
Oh, by the way, because he no longer has the plant ability, my bad, at the end of his turn, you fall to the ground, right in front of the ruin behind you, and you see your friends in front of you as well. What you see of this man, by the way, is this Nordic-looking armor, a wing on one side, the other side is broken, but this Jotun flame comes out of it and seems to create this cool blue flame of a similar wing on the other side. This fiery, cold cape on his back. He wears this plated armor, and he has this large beard that's starting to grow out, made of the same flame from the breaks in his armor. The breaks in his helmet. The sword is definitely coated in runes that I don't think any of you speak. Does anyone here speak Giant?
No.
Okay.
No.
But it is coated in this blue frost flame as well. He's 50 feet before you. You look backwards and you can see the rune on the tree. There's this, like, bluish barrier that's keeping an arrow that almost hit it just aloft in front of it.
The arrow aloft in front of it?
The arrow, like, went towards it and the force field grew and, like, caught it, basically.
Okay, I was fucking thinking like there was like an arrow pointing like, you come to this rune, go get the rune. Like that kind of arrow pointing towards it.
Kind of.
Like a go here route, like a go here arrow. I'm gonna look between the tree rune and the guy. Can I at least get the feeling that whatever he is has something to do with the tree? In particular, the rune?
Oh yeah, you can see the rune is emblazoned on the front and back of his armor at the moment. It's now glowing as the rune is glowing on the tree.
They make this too easy sometimes. I'm gonna have to ask the ancients to step things up.
I can't get his fucking voice right because my fucking voice kind of like cracked and now it's all scratchy.
Oh, hey guys, I'm gonna have to ask the ancients to get the...
Hey, guys, I think I should go for the rune here. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I'm going to have...
12 an advantage. Go ahead.
I'm going to have to ask the ancients.
I'm going to have to
I
ask the
need you
ancients.
to get the king's crown. It's lost in a dungeon. Beware. The Imperials
A
are
jagged
looking for
crown.
it.
Alright, okay. I'm going to walk up to the force field, and I'm going to attempt to Misty Step behind it.
The force field is like 2 inches in front of the barrier, basically.
Oh, okay.
The rune is probably like 3 feet tall, but it's just coming off the tree and guarding it.
Cause a hitbox collision.
Yeah, basically a hitbox collision.
Okay.
I will say, like, as you come up to it and, like, just, like, touch the barrier, your finger goes through it. You get the feeling any hostile action towards it is blocked.
Oh. Okay.
Make out sloppy style with the rune.
Make out sloppy style with the rune?
You're never gonna get rid of that.
And a character, I think you were gone when it happened, but when he made an attack roll against the rune, I did mention you need a natural 20 attack roll to get through the barrier. It's locked. It's locked, yeah.
Well, I'm going to... What is it to summon this idiot? Oh, it's a full action. Do I summon the idiot, or do I just have Gerard do it? I'm gonna let Gerard, my tiny little lizard familiar, onto the tree with the rune. Because Gerard don't mean no harm, and I'm gonna mentally command him to try to find a way to turn it off.
Alright.
As...
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go on. I want to see what Gerard does first.
Well, no, as he's doing this, what are you doing?
Okay, worth a
He
shot.
like jumps into the barrier like.
And he's still smoking on his little on his ever burning
Blunt.
page.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nice
his
little
blunt.
doobie.
You see his
Alright,
eyes
and
are red.
I'll turn back, and with my full 65 movement, how far away is it?
50.
Is this guy from me?
50 feet. Yeah.
All right, I am going to make into a full sprint over at him, and oh, this does way too little damage. I'm going to leap into the air, and I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet above him as I'm going to kind of spin my body mid-air to deliver a fucking, like, spinning death fucking, fuck, I don't
Death roll?
death
Where
roll,
you touch
thank
him
you.
in your
Yeah,
jaw and you
spinning,
spin?
yeah. I'm gonna be spinning, like, death roll, like, mid-air as I fucking fall onto him.
All right. I want you. So, here's the thing. He doesn't know you're about to fucking do this. So, like, as you get within 10 feet, he uses his reaction to great weapon strike at you because you get within 10 feet of him. And as he goes to strike against you, you appear upwards. He's like, what the fuck? And like looks upwards towards you. He's gonna make a dexterity saving throw. And because his slow start is up, his actual dexterity comes out now.
Roll this in chat.
Yeah, I'm going to. Out of character, just so you guys are aware. I was like, okay, if they deal 200 or more fire damage to him, well, if they cast Fireball or do 200 or more damage to him, his plant's gonna be gone and his actual form will come out. But they won't do anything stupid like that.
Stupid.
Hey, this guy came at us.
Yeah.
This guy coming in, yeah.
Come on.
21.
21. That would be really sucky if it wasn't for the nat 1 that I'm about to give him.
Do you have 5?
I
He
don't
has
have
one
5,
saved.
but I have 1 saved.
You.
Which I will now
piece
give him.
Of shit.
He bought it yesterday.
I know
I
he
did.
did. I know he did. So, as he goes to, like, take a step out of the way, you watch Katrina, like, look over and touch one of the roots that got, like, flung from the explosion. As she does, she takes it and throws it like a bola. It gets caught on his legs. He nearly trips, and you slam down into him. You're making an attack roll?
Yes, this would be a deadly bite roll, so...
Alright. Go ahead and make your attack with double advantage. I'd say triple advantage because you're getting helped here, and because he fell backwards with the critical.
Alright.
Yeah.
Come
is
on, double it
I
from
think
the.
Gala's out, but is it Kibdi still awake and flanking?
Yeah, that's why you're getting it,
Yeah.
because she's helping you by throwing the roots.
Oh, okay,
She
okay,
wouldn't,
okay.
she wouldn't be
And I'm
flanking, but I
helping
gave
you.
you aid. Yeah.
I'm helping you by giving you the enraged condition because I'm almost dead.
Oh my god, no.
His dick throbs harder. He didn't know he'd like.
It does.
unconscious.
It does.
Well,
If I saw them the entire time, that means I saw them get flung on top of each other.
yeah.
So, I mean, my blood was doing something.
Oh.
No.
Alright, that
Ready?
is a 34 with a natural 15.
With his armor now increased back to its normal amount, that is a critical hit.
Let's go!
His
Smite
armor
the
is
shit
19
out
to
of him.
21, 19 to 21.
Alright, and I will smite.
Okay. I will say this: you do
No.
take damage from hitting him. Just so you're aware, the Jotun flame does burst against you.
That's fine.
Are you?
I also fell 30 feet on top of them.
Yeah. You also take the 30 feet of damage, by the way.
That's fine.
Which is
I'm
for you.
18 feet. I'm 18 feet tall, so it's
Yeah.
only 10 feet of the fall.
Sure, I'll give it to
But
No.
to him, it's a full 30.
What tier is the Ring of Worldly Resistance?
you. That is legendary.
Okay, then you still have resistance. I
So
think.
you suffer 3 points, reduced to 1 of bludgeoning damage. And
I
from
will
the,
edit that in the loot right now.
And from the fire damage of the Jotun, well, this is all of it. So give me a second. 2d. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The Jotun flame does 9 reduced to 4 points of fire damage, and 9 reduced to 4 points of so 8 damage total from that of cold damage.
Is the Jotun Flame a spell?
No.
Okay, so a total of 8 damage.
I think it's runes.
It is magical natural effects. Yes. But as it does 8 damage, you
Oh shit!
go ahead.
No, if it's natural effects, let's see. It's the art of warding. Ancient magic lies so heavily upon you that forms an eldritch ward. You and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you have resistance to damage from spells. No, okay.
So you take, you add 3d6 damage to this because you are grabbing him and throwing him into the ground as you fall on top of him.
Okay. And the second level smite.
And it's a critical hit, so it's all going to be double damage. Yeah.
Is he vulnerable
And-
to radiant in this form?
No.
Alright. And he also rolled a nat 1. Does that mean it's doubled again or no?
No, that's why it's a natural 1. Well, no, that's why it gave you a critical hit. Because it gave you the ability to get to a critical hit.
Alright, that's 53 double to 106.
106. You know what? I'll give you the double crit. So that's 212. As you slam him into the ground, you see his armor shatters a bit. Actually, no, his armor shatters completely, thrown off to the side as the stone underneath you, the beautifully made stone, shatters and cracks. As you pull back up, looking down towards him, you see him still moving. As he starts to move, you can see this underneath where the armor was that starts to crack and fall. You can see a little bit of bluish gray skin.
Alright. By the way, make a strength save.
4.
I love my bite.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm about to bite again too, funnily enough.
30.
30, yeah, that's a success.
You still have 3 sources of advantage because he is prone now. Actually, no, you'd only have 1 because he's prone. Because everyone else can't help you with this.
Okay, I still will make the
Bite
extra attack.
Okay.
Yep.
As you put both your arms down him and try to bite towards him. I didn't expect you guys to kill this guy.
Hey man, he
close.
was coming right at us. I'm just making sure on a couple extra things to make sure I'm not gonna actually fuck up something. Alright. That is
16.
a 16, but I will use an inspiration reroll.
Okay.
I think they would still hit, but I kinda wanna try to aim for a crit.
He no longer has armor, by the way.
26.
26 hits. No crit.
Is it a crit? Oh,
Without
damn.
his armor, he has an AC of 20 because of his bodily construction.
Oh,
Oh, that's
And you do take damage from the Jotun Flame.
okay.
come on.
You take 4 reduced to 2, 4 reduced to 2, so 4 damage.
Alright. And he takes 21 piercing damage. I think it's reduced by 5.
Or
Or
No.
is- no.
not without his armor.
Okay. I see he's
Uh,
making a strength save.
you
I
can
just
get an
wanna-
natural one.
wanna lock
You
my
never
jaw.
know.
I'll roll this in chat. Sure, I'll start rolling in chat.
I want to lock my jaw down around his fucking head. And he rolled a 19.
So as you go to as you bite into his shoulder and try to go and move it towards his head, he grabs your jaw and pushes you back. As I need your familiar, pull up a lizard stat block and roll an Arcana check.
Yep. I got him. I got the stat block. He is a celestial. I did have him specified
Yes.
as a celestial
Yes.
lizard.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Arcana check. Come on,
Arcana
Goober.
check. His intelligence is a 1 for a total of -5.
Oh no.
But it is possible.
I'll give you advantage
20.
because he's not in the battle. He's
Nat-
focusing on this.
20, come on.
He's also very focused from his high, so advantage.
Yeah, I mean he is fucking smoking the eternal sage. Oh my god, he got a nat 20.
I called it!
You did call it.
Oh, no.
Yes!
Go ahead and add a DM's inspiration to your lizard. So
The
Fred,
blunt.
his name's Fred, right?
His name is Gerard or Gerald. Sorry.
Gerald is looking around. He's licking his eyes. He's And he places his hand on the rune, and because he's a celestial, the celestial energy disperses him. But the tree shakes and the rune stops glowing. As you get pushed back, you look and you feel Gerald disappear. You watch the man stand up. You see his body begin to grow 10, 30, 50, 100 feet tall. This living descendant of the giants themselves stares down at you as Jotun Flame starts to dance across his body, his hair braided with it, his beard made of it. As he looks down to you to get ready to roar, he disappears. And you feel no threats.
I'm gonna be kind of just staring in the air, kind of wide-eyed, as I like take a step back, another step back, and slowly lean down, and I touch AL on the head and cast Lay on Hands.
As the battle ends, you're like, oh, and you touch her on the head. How much energy are you putting into her? How much are you pumping into her?
I'll put in five Lay on Hands. I only have 5 left.
You're pumping 6 inches? Alright.
Yeah.
Hey, Lorena. What just happened?
Is he gone?
I think so.
Katrina, make an Arcana check.
He grew and grew, and now he's gone. I'm not sure what happened.
Kana, okay.
The rune on the tree. I left Gerald. I'm
10.
What's your roll, guys?
10.
10, okay. Go ahead.
Gerald. I rush over to the tree that I put Gerald on. Is he still there?
You see his blunt is on the ground. His energy has been dispersed to get rid of the rune, but he can still be summoned back.
Gerald. I pick up his blunt. Don't worry. I'll keep it safe.
Katrina, talk to the tree.
Katrina?
Talk to the tree.
Yeah, Mr. Tree, did we prove ourselves?
The descendant of giants returns to his rightful place. Make a persuasion check, Katrina, with advantage.
I'm giving the help action.
And I'll say you can get 2 help actions, one from Zal just immediately. Zal doesn't even have to help you because of what he saw Zal do.
You know,
So
wait, hold
that's-
on a second.
Yeah.
So that's 3 sources of
Pause.
advantage.
But I'm still wearing my Golden Elk's Grace, which gives a single source of advantage on Charisma Persuasion checks when attuned. That's on me, but if
Yeah.
I'm giving the help action,
No.
damn it.
It's only 2. Gesh.
23.
23. The tree shakes for a second and you hear, behind me lies your true reward. Take it and be gone.
Thank you. As I go behind the tree.
He says a word to you that you don't understand, by the way, but you stop talking to him.
Skibbity raise.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Phantom tax.
Not even
It's
really.
the phantom tax. That's what you guys get here. Anyways. But as you go behind, you all follow Katrina here. And you see the statue within the pond is this sword covered in vines that have been burnt away inside of a pedestal in the middle of the waterfall.
I think this one will suit you better, Zal.
You see Zal trying to like sneakily put a small plant away in one of his little pouches. Oh, sorry about that. I was holding on to something for my familiar. What did you say?
I think that sort over there is better for you.
I thought it was just a pedestal.
With a sword.
Oh, a sword.
You can see there are markings across the pedestal too now that you guys are focusing on it. The markings seem alien and strange to most of you. Does anyone here speak giant?
Ew.
No.
Never mind.
Yonishida is still been
What
promoted.
the fuck
with-
did you just say?
I have no
think-
idea.
Doesn't matter,
I
doesn't
think he was
matter.
speaking
Enunciate
giant.
yourself.
I think he was speaking giant.
Shut the fuck up.
Enunciate. Enunciate your words, Gash.
My man Giant is just probably Norwegian or something.
That was
Norwegian.
terrifying.
Wouldn't it be Icelandic?
Probably Nordish or some shit. Who cares? Oh, sword. Most of the time, my natural weapons are more useful than any blade. But after that battle, I'd be at least willing to check. as I saunter on over. My
What?
tail slithers on by Kibdi as I'm gonna go grab the sword.
Alright. You step into the waters and grasp the sword. As you do, you start to try and pull it out. Make me a persuasion check.
Sword in the stone type of
Sword and stone.
Or athletics, your choice.
Funny enough, my persuasion is higher. I feel like persuasion is the right thing to go here.
If you
anyways.
fail, I kind of want to give it a try.
Fuck you. This is my sword.
Bitch.
21.
21. As you start to pull this sword up, there's barely any resistance, but you can definitely feel it grinding against the stone. You can hear the sound of a blade grinding against a wet stone. You get the feeling the blade was put in, was built built into the pedestal, and the blade itself was not sharpened. As you start to pull it out, you hear shing. But as you pull it out, you guys watch as this blue Jotun fire dances across the different patterns on the pedestal itself, and the water starts to freeze a little bit around your ally. You hear in your head, Mr. Zal, Donzil Oscuvanis Strunk
Strunk.
Zil Strunk Zil
Strunk.
Ragnarok. You see, in your mind, you're like standing in the middle of a large forge, giants surrounding you, and one of them pulls his hand down and opens it. You can see he has one eye, the other eye is a glowing greenish blue. As he does, there seems to be 3 different runic patterns. You get the feeling you can choose one. One is of reddish orange color, and it kind of conveys something to you. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Investigation, technically. No, not investigation. Insight. I'm fucking retarded. Sorry, insight.
Oh, make an insight check. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's actually worse than intelligence check.
Okay, you can use intelligence instead if you want. It's,
Yeah,
it's an insight using your intelligence.
Oh, thank God. 14.
14. You get the
But
feeling. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go
I,
ahead.
I,
Go ahead.
oh, yeah! I was gonna say, but I would have guidance myself just so I can specifically understand what they're saying. But then you started talking, and I thought, 18.
18. You get the feeling this rune radiates strength, power. The middle rune. Another intelligence check, please. Insight intelligence.
Shenanigans.
Don't tell me what to do. 16.
Fuck, what was this one again? My bad, give me a second. Oh yeah, this one glows a golden color and seems to radiate a winged kind of shape to itself. Almost like a Celtic kind of wing. A Celtic kind of pattern design, but it's winged. And as you look at it, you said 17?
16.
16. It radiates... How do I explain this? It radiates a zealish kind of ability.
Zeal.
It seems to radiate a feeling of zealotry or intent. The last one, make another check. And which one was this one? He said, boom,
Strength, zeal. Boom, 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 boom.
and what was the last one? I forget. Oh, Ragnarok. There
Ragnarok. 12. I think I have an inspiration. I might be willing to use it here. I will, actually.
we go. Okay.
12. Whatever.
Hey, Kim D.
Fine.
No, Kibby, save it. I got a 12.
12. You see a broken rune black in color, devoid of any color. But it seems to be something. You get the feeling you must choose one of these.
With my huge lizard brain, I don't think I need zeal. I'm already pretty kind of loyal to my goddess. I'm in fact actively trying to spread my entire
seed.
tribe into a civilized. Well, that too. The entire civilized. I'm trying to civilize my tribe in her name to make her more known. I don't know what the last one is, so I think it might be too dangerous to pick that. Strength is just directly good,
More good,
but
more
it
better.
also feels boring. What do you guys think?
I think it's strength or the unknown.
Yeah. I would say probably go strength.
I know to survive in the jungle, you gotta be strong. And where I excel is strength. But do I want to be even stronger? Fuck yeah, I do. I don't know what the unknown one is, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd probably pick that. I'm gonna have to go all three.
Do you say that?
I would love to say that.
You see the creature with the one eye that's just blazing this color looks down to you, and you hear in your mind, "Careful of what you wish for, child. Not everything is worth the price. Do you still wish for all three?"
Do I pussy out?
Oh god, I'm worried that you're gonna die or something.
I'm a little worried I'm gonna die too. But
I am too.
the way I'm thinking this is like Zal kind of everything he's done so far has been kind of greedy. He's become chieftain of the tribe. He's become chieftain of his tribe. He's adventured out into the world past his home continent specifically to find others who are like-minded and want to help explore his continent and help kind of usher his own tribe into a world of civilization. You don't really do all that without being ambitious.
Make
Whatever the price. Oh, what?
make a wisdom save if you don't mind, real quickly.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw? You get your aura.
I do get my aura. I'm gonna use my little lizard dude. Actually, can my little lizard dude use his inspo?
No, he's not here.
Okay,
anymore.
I don't think-
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, he's not dead. He's just on a different plane
You
of
know what I mean?
existence.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it with you all and pets, bro?
Listen,
Right.
man. Gerard's been chilling with me the entire fucking time. All right.
Pets are
He-
cool.
He has my He literally has my magic item that I got at the beginning of the campaign, which is just a blunt. 24.
24. It's not fear that passes through your mind, but the feeling of all three of these magical runic patterns. You assume something, and the warning of this creature who has only been speaking in its native language and now speaking directly into your mind, you assume that this is a dangerous choice to take all three. So much so that he's forsaken ceremony to speak to you. Especially that last rune, Ragnarok.
Is the last rune the unknown one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to fuck it, we ball, but I don't know if I'm just gonna die immediately.
No, I
Or
think
just
you
set up
should.
like a chance.
I don't think you should take all three. If we're gonna go fuck it, we ball. Choose the unknown one.
Well, you're not there, bitch.
I know.
Yeah. I think I should choose all three. Kibdi, I'll let you decide what my fate is. You love killing my characters anyways. What is your choice?
Fuck! That happened once, okay?
Oh, with Eldritch and Iotis?
Oh,
that counts
okay.
more than one time.
Iotis did die, Eldritch almost
Decide
did.
my fate. Kibdi.
You pick one sword. Not all three, only one. Which one would Zal want most?
Saul doesn't pick on what he wants. He picks on what he thinks is the best. Ragnarok sounds dangerous. Zeal he knows he doesn't need. Strength is directly almost always good. And I guess when you live in the jungle, you gotta pick the safest option.
So it's either the third or the first. And I'm gonna make you choose the first. The safe option.
Alright, I'll pick strength then.
As you reach
I
go ahead.
Yeah, I think I would have wanted to pick all three, but Zal thinks about this, sighs, and then picks the strength.
As you reach out and touch the strength, you feel the energy pulse through you. You hear Shrok. It pierces into your mind and bounces into it. As you come back to, the blade has been drawn. What kind of blade is it? Long sword? Short sword?
It's
Great
a dagger.
sword.
It could be a dagger.
It has to be a sword, though, right?
It has to be a sword.
Okay, because otherwise it probably would have been a flail or a warhammer.
You could choose a machete. That's a good sword to have in a jungle.
It could be
I don't
flavor
need
a
machete.
sword as a machete. Yes.
It is a great. It's like a. It looks like a great sword, but it's shaped like a scimitar.
Okay. You pull out this great scimitar-like blade. As you do, you look around it. And you can see upon its blade is this thin red chainish kind of Celtic looking, not Celtics, Nordic looking design that runs up and around the blade. It glows a faint red. Go ahead and add the Jotun blade to your inventory. It's not in the actual thing, but we could add it later. It's a
I'll put in the
Jotun
loot
blade.
now.
It is
Okay,
a +1 magical item, and it is runed with the giant rune of Struck.
Plus
Which is,
one.
Yeah, which is spelled
magical-
Strauk. Struck.
Should I say enchanted with the
No, runed.
runed with the
Rune of
giant?
Rune of Strength. Giant's rune of Strength. Strauk.
STRUK?
Strauk.
AUK. Thank you. With the giants.
You understand the property of this blade. Once per day, you may activate the rune upon your blade. When you do, you double the strength modifier for this blade. Well, sorry. You add your strength modifier an additional time to the attack and damage rolls, making the weapon magical in nature. It is a +1 weapon, but when you activate it, it adds your strength to the attack roll and the damage rolls as well again.
Okay.
So it's literally a strength blade. Like, how much is your strength?
I have a +3 strength.
So basically, if you activate this ability for 1 minute, it can be activated once per long rest, and it lasts for a minute. You can activate it, and it becomes a +4 sword, and it does +4 damage in technicality. So you have +7. Technically, it's a +7 sword, but yeah, who cares? But it's a +4 because that's the magical bonus. But yeah, it basically calls out your inner strength, and you use it that way.
Wait, it's a +7?
It's a +1 blade, but when he activates it, he gets a magical +3 because it's equal to his strength, to the attack and damage rolls. So he's already adding his strength because it's a strength-based weapon, but then when he activates it for a minute, it's a +3 extra on top because it's equal to his strength. He gets a plus equal to his strength. Again. So basically, he's just adding his strength twice to this weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it other than that? Is it just kind of a normal sword?
It's a +1, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That wasn't the... My bad. No, sorry. It does that, but I'm looking at it now. It also adds an additional 2 damage dice to the weapon. And these damage dice are magical damage. Well, it's already magical damage, so it's fine. So it's going to be...
When it's activated?
Yeah. No, not when it's activated. It's going to be 4d6. It's already magical slashing damage, so it's slashing damage instead of 2d6 normally. So it gets It gets 2 extra dice. No, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make it better. You get an amount of extra dice, extra base dice, equal to your proficiency modifier, which means you have 3 extra dice, which means you do 5d6 with this.
I think my deadly bite is still better because it deals 5d8.
Yes.
Imagine if we would have picked something like the Eastern Warrior Blade 4012.
But when you activate it, it's 5d6 plus 7 to hits. Well, sorry, it's a plus 7 to hits, plus your 3, so plus 10 technicality. And then it is a 5d6 plus 7 damage at the end when it's activated.
The thing is that's just enough that's just barely enough to match up with my deadly bites to hit.
Yeah. Anyways, but as you pull this blade out, it feels right in your hands. You are the only one that can attune to this blade until you die.
Oh, it's attunement?
Yes.
No, I can't use it.
Okay.
I guess I can unattune to the lucky ring. Why not?
Up to you. But you don't have to be attuned to it. Just you have to be attuned to it to use its magical property. So it's still a +1 weapon if you're not attuned to it, but you can't add the strength rune to it, really. So it's still the 5d6 as it is now, but it doesn't have the +7 like that you would get from it, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't activate the rune. Actually, no, it's a runed blade. It's not an enchanted blade. No, it doesn't require attunement. My bad. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at this. I'm realizing I wrote this stupidly. So yeah, no, it doesn't require attunement. My bad. No, it just cannot be wielded by anybody. Well, it can be wielded, but it can't be used properly by anybody else but you. So just normal grace
Okay.
for anybody else. Yeah. Anyways, but as you pull it out and look at it, everyone else like feels a flash of magic, and as you like turn around to look at the area you're in, the garden's gone. No, it's not gone. It's still there. Now that you look properly. And what you see is the entire garden is overgrown with these strange blue flowers. It looks like it's nighttime, as night sky seems to push in. And you can see the exit, which leads out of this room.
We should, ignoring that little flash, we should probably escort ourselves back to the centermost fixed point in... What?
Every time Goblin says something, you kind of squeaks.
Yeah, that's just my recliner. Continue.
We should get to the centermost point again. The fixed point that's on the map, and take a rest. It is night, and I am severely injured, as well as Katrina.
Don't worry. I will make sure both of you get to safety. Katrina, come here.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, as Katrina comes,
And so do you.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll give you the last 5 points on my land hands.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now then, let's retreat back to safety. Stand behind me. Last time both of you charged directly in front of me and I was not able to protect you. Again.
Katrina is gonna crawl up you and sit on your shoulder again.
Let's go. I'll lead us, because I'm the only one who can read the map.
So,
yeah.
As you all step out of the archway, the vines moving out of your way, you blink and find yourself immediately in the center path. Well, the center area.
Oh.
So
Oh.
as you look, two of the pathways have closed.
Well,
Well,
that was easy.
alright, let's set up camp. I brought my tent. You can't fit in it, Zal. But we should take a long rest.
I will mention, by the way, as like you say that, you look over towards like the fountain. It's still pouring, but you see the skeleton is gone.
We also must remain vigilant. The skeleton that was here is gone now.
Was it ever even really here?
Zal, don't be like that.
I
This
am
is serious.
worried, Yeti. Don't worry. You two get some rest. I will take first watch.
Alright, so I'll take second then, I suppose.
Then I would take third.
Alright. As you all lay down for rest for the night, I'll say you check the map really quickly here, Ayala, and you notice that one area and all the connecting paths that were shifting. The connecting paths seem to stop, but they still exist. So, like, if you were to somehow get past the walls where they once were, you could probably get back onto those pathways. But it seems it's closed to them for the moment. But it seems they do not shift anymore.
Oh, and before we head to bed, the shifting pathways that were in the area we were just in, to the east, they're fixed now. They no longer shift. Just a thought. That will most likely happen after we clear the next two areas. But remain vigilant.
I understand.
Alright.
And I crawl into my tent and I snooze.
As we pull from the sea. Go ahead, Zal.
Oh, that's fine. Good.
No, go ahead. You were going to say something.
No good. No good.
No, go ahead, bitch.
No good. No.
Ugh, 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 ugh. As you pull out from this scene, we find ourselves standing in a palace-like structure. An individual with large, floppy ears sits upon a throne, his eyes open. And he smiles. 1 down, 3 to go. Maybe I might meet some new people soon. As we pull from that scene, we find ourselves transported to a strange man who seems to not be able to be summoned at the moment. Zal. Gerald.
No. Gerald!
Finds himself standing along a large cliffside, water pouring over it, cold winds blow and wrestle as he stands next to a large golden and platinum chain, bigger than anything he's seen before, that descends downwards to a floating city. The falls fall down, and floating where they descend is this city larger than he has ever seen in his life. Towers ranging thousands of feet tall, wider than they are tall in some areas. Houses made of square structure, some with heated vanes. We can hear the sound of, as we fly past him towards the city, the sound of banging hammers, the sound of metal being turned, stone being carved, as we can see creatures 50, 80, 100, 200, 300 feet tall, all walking through this city, and smaller creatures 15, 10, nothing less than 9 feet tall in any way, all walking through that same pattern of speech that we've seen in this combat, along doorways and signs. Giant speak.
God damn it.
As we see in one of the temples high up in this city, appearing is a Jotun, looking around, who has returned home. And that's where we end the session.